What is up, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Dungeons Divided.
Yay!
With the extra D. Awesome. Well, thank you so much for joining us, those who are watching. We are going right back into the adventure here, and we have some new face. I was going to say faces. We have a new face. We have a new face today here with us, which I'm sure you've all noticed, and we will go ahead and do introductions in a second. My name is Spencer Sulliver. I am going to be your dungeon master this evening. And going around the table here, starting first with a story. Please give a little introduction.
Yeah. Hi, I'm Joshua Story. I am a voice actor and narrator, as well as the executive producer of the show. I'm also playing Neleus, the half-elven sorcerer / lock. We'll go on to next.
Hello, my name is Vol'Antia Forbes. I'm a stunt performer, actor, and also a multimedia content creator. And I play 𝙁𝙚𝙩𝙝, who's a mysterious character. All right.
My name is 𝑒𝐲𝐻𝐸. I'm just a regular guy. Nice to see you guys. I'm a voice actor, and I run Float Studios. Welcome everyone to Float Studios. And I will be playing 𝙂𝐸𝐲𝐬𝐻, the monk.
Okay, which leaves only me. Hi everyone, I'm Chris 𝙁𝙗𝐵. You might know me from Street Fighter or Attackers of Opportunity, Dice Thespians, Sundered Veil. I am a voice actor, an actor, a personal trainer, and sometimes regular guy.
Oh, hey.
Tonight I will be playing 𝙁𝙗𝐸𝐻, the angel with no wings.
Really?
The
I thought it was going to be a question mark. Okay.
You had it all ready, and you're
I'm ready to go.
Timing.
Timing is everything. Well, I did find my regular guy on the street, and he was great. I was like, hey, regular guy, let's be regular together.
We're so normal.
Yes, this is wonderful.
Super normal. This episode, of course, is brought to you by +3 to Charisma, Lethal Shadow Minis, and The Goods Merchant. Thank you so much for your support. We could not do this with all of you, so thank you so much for everything you provide for us and help us out with. Let's go ahead and get straight into the adventure here. Does anyone else want to give a recap, or shall I? You want to take the spotlight away from me?
Wise one.
Wise one.
Dungeons Divided.
You don't want me to do it.
So last time we were brought to the small city of Saltbick. Saltbick is a salt mine, pretty self-explanatory, I think. And the mines seem to be mostly have been mined out, and the city seemed to be under some sort of curse. There seems to be almost like a black plague of sorts going around this city. There's black spots that sort of grow on your skin, and within 24 hours, you die. The mayor of the city is a not-so-nice guy that people do not like. And most people do not look to him as the mayor. His name is Ulrich, by the way. Most people do not look to him as being the real mayor. Most people look to Corwin to be the mayor of this little small city. He is like the bartender / stand-in mayor, I guess. I don't know. But anyways, he is really the one in charge of the city, obviously. The party went into the mines to kind of see what was going on. They are looking for... They have a lead here to some sort of cipher that they're looking for or something. Members of the Fallen Feather of Ashlethan's order have gone missing from this town, and now we apparently probably know how that happens or what happened. They're most likely dead.
Yo.
And anyways, so we went into the salt mine. We found that the salt mine was basically all dug out, and the floor ended up kind of crumbling that had been dug out underneath, where we found some other creatures down there, mostly from the Underdark. So something's going on here. They're going down deep, and they're starting to kind of connect to another sort of society down underneath here. Ended up finding your way out after fighting your way out, and there's something about Saltbick. There's some sort of something going on here. Something you guys are trying to figure out. Something's not quite right. And you did see Corwin going into a storage unit just outside of the pub, and he was trying to... He looked a little shady. He looked like he was trying to hide something. When asked about it, he would not let the party in. And 𝙂𝐸𝐻𝐸, to test him, sort of socked him in the stomach to see how he would react to it. He kept his cool. Corwin kept his cool, but he was obviously very set back by this, although you could sense that he is a little bit maybe stronger than a regular peasant. There's something about him. He's a past adventurer, who knows what exactly, but there's something about him that shows that he's a strong person. Everyone kind of slept just outside the city as they felt not really welcome anymore. And as they fell asleep about halfway through the night, they were woken up by Corwin, specifically talking to Neleus, who had shown that he had some black spots growing on his skin. So he was being affected by whatever this curse was. And Corwin said, I can help you, basically, and to follow him outside of the camp. Yeah, I just finished, but
no, we're just going to pause for 2 minutes. We just need to unplug the audio and plug it back in. There's a little bit of a
There's a static.
on the other end.
Gotcha. Loose seated cable, probably, yeah. Well, so we'll be right back in a second. We're just going to reseat the cable so the audio comes in a little clearer for everyone.
Okay.
Stay right here. Y'all can keep talking.
Yeah, we can stay here then. Okay.
All right, even better.
I'll just crop this part out when it comes to YouTube. So
Cool.
All right.
So now you know we're live. Yeah, exactly.
Right.
So why don't, since we have a new player, Chris? So what is your experience with D&D?
My experience.
Talk a little bit
with
about
D&D?
yourself. Yeah.
Well, I mean, I'm old, so there's a lot.
Not old. In your prime.
No, I'm in my prime.
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly.
When I was
Not just
8
your
years old.
it's good now.
Good.
Good now.
So I've been playing for a long time.
Since 8, wow.
Yeah.
Is that first edition?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Since first edition, then. Okay, yeah.
Yep.
Since the beginning of man.
Yes. I was.
The beginning of D&D man.
Do not quote the ancient writings to me. I was there when they were written.
Okay. It looks like you're good. But anyways, we're so happy to have you here today, and this is gonna
Thank
it's gonna
you.
hopefully be an absolute blast to play through.
Yeah.
So, and you are playing Zachyl, who is of course the angel who has kind of been helping out the party along with the Fallen Feathers. You, Neleus, are walking out of the group of our adventurers. Everyone else seems to be asleep. As you walk away, you notice a few steps ahead of you, Corwin is sort of taking the lead, and he goes straight to the graveyard where he usually likes to spend his moments, especially at night that you've seen standing out here alone.
Okay.
He's standing in front of a specific grave, one in the middle of all these other graves. The gravestone seems to be a lot older than those around it.
Just for clarity, is it Corwin or Corwick? Because
Corwin.
Corwin. Okay.
Yeah,
I have Corwick
C-O-R-W-I-N.
written down.
W-I-N. Corwin. Yeah.
W-Y-N.
W-I. Well, I or Y.
I was thinking you could do
depending
like
on
that was
pronunciation.
very like D&D-esque. Put a Y there.
Fancy cool.
Why's are the fancy? Why's are the fancy eyes?
Yeah,
basically, right?
It's like,
Do we have the little accent going? The slanted accent?
Sure, we'll throw an accent on it. Might as well.
Double I.
Exactly. So Corwin is standing here in the graveyard, and he is very solemnly looking at a gravestone as you walk up to him. On the gravestone, you see Lilia written across the gravestone, and he seems aware of your presence, but he hasn't quite turned to you yet. He's still sort of looking at the gravestone with flowers in front of it here.
This is someone close.
Yeah, you could say that. It's my wife. Well, she was. She decided to fight back against the Order. She joined the Resistance. It cost her life.
Honourable thing to take part in and everything, from what I could tell, anyway.
Sure. If you call lost causes honourable, I guess. And senseless death for no reason. But sure. He stands up and he sort of turns to you now, face on, kind of dusting his hands off.
So, right. Well, the reason I came up here is you offered support or something that you could do against these.
He looks at it and, of course, not shocked because he's seen them before, does notice that you are inflicted with this sort of curse. It seems that the curse has ran its course in this village. Let me ask you, Neleus, what did you come here looking for? What was it that you sought coming to the city?
Well, this city in particular. We came here seeking we're looking for someone, really. Trying to... Well, since you... Oh, look, I'll put it this way. Since you're obviously has a connection to the resistance, we too have a little bit of a connection to said resistance. We're not exactly friends of the Order either.
I see. Well, it seems that you've come here looking for what we were doing in the mines, if I'm not mistaken, correct?
Partially, yes.
I see. Was it a cipher, by chance?
What have you heard about it?
Well, I have been waiting here for not only this plague to pass, but also for you, Neleus. You see, there is something that you have that I require, that he requires. He looks you dead in the eyes.
I'm sorry, I don't understand what you mean. You have me at a loss, my friend.
There was a paper on your person when you were brought here, was there not? I'm talking about the first time.
Who are you?
I am just a man. Corwin. Corwin Ironhelm. But I delve in secrets, just as you do. I too seek knowledge, and I have devoted my life, devoted my soul to getting revenge on the Order. We are very much alike, Neleus, you and I.
I somehow doubt that.
Well, if you are seeking this, and he pulls out a page, and the page he pulls out looks like it was written in this sort of same language, the dancing language of Vol'Antian. And as you look at it, your stomach starts to churn once again, and you get that same feeling you got in the bar before. And you feel like it's linked to something inside of you, something that's a part of you. And you realize in this moment that the page that he's holding, it's a piece of the same paper that you have as well, or had. You see, you were brought here for a reason, and you have served your master very well.
I don't have a master.
Maybe not willingly, but you do serve him regardless. Or you tried to, and somewhat succeeded. You see, the first time you were brought here to bring back the page which you had stolen.
Wait a minute, hold on. What do you mean the first time? What are you talking about?
You were brought here with a group of people, were you not? Some sort of rift or something opened up, and you were brought here to the world of Vol'Antia. And you had on your person something that was needed. When you went down to the depths of this world, you saw a certain someone, did you not?
Yes. And that was a long time ago, or it hasn't happened yet. It just doesn't exist here.
Right.
Right?
Sort of.
You're referring.
What was that?
No. You almost had me for a minute there. You're not talking about the old god here.
We speak of the same, the Whispered One. He would reach out his hand to you and offer his assistance if you would take it once again, Neleus. Believe me, he can grant you powers beyond your belief, anything you wish.
No, I was free of him. He doesn't exist No, he.
He is always here. He can never die. He will never leave you, Neleus. And that page, that That sort of script that you brought here.
I don't have it anymore.
Oh, but you do.
It's gone.
It is not the same as it was.
I reach down and I touch very tenderly across my stomach, my lower abdomen. No, the page is gone.
These pages cannot cease to exist. The book of vile darkness. You can rip out the pages, you can destroy them, but they will always come back. You cannot get rid of these pages. You do have it with you right now, do you not? I sense it. It is here.
Look, can you remove the mark or not? As I start to reveal the marks from...
You show the script that you have on your skin, and you realize now that the script that he's holding in front of him and the page that you have, they are pieces of each other. They are the same. This ancient script of Vol'Antia, and this is the writing that you have read before, that you were trying to decipher.
Does it make any sense to me whatsoever that I'm looking at?
As you're looking at the page now, go ahead and roll a wisdom check for me. Wisdom saving throw, that is, actually, sorry.
Dun, 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 dun.
Oh no.
That's a laugh no or a yes no?
That's a 6.
That's a 6.
Yeah.
You're looking at it, and it is just dancing and spiraling in your head, and you just almost feel like as if you're going to puke. And the script on your stomach or on your side, wherever it is right now, it starts to burn. It starts to almost feel like it's on fire. You can see the similarities, and you don't think that he has any reason to lie.
What do you want?
I want what our master wants, Neleus. I want, right there, what is on your body. You can give it back willingly, or I can take it. But if you give it back willingly, we will cure you, and we will help you into destroying this order. We both have that same purpose. We are not enemies, you and I. We need not be enemies. He just requires that you resubmit your will to him and give him what he seeks.
No matter what the case is, you won't let it rest, will you?
I will not leave here. I will not let you leave here without putting these two scripts back together again, where they belong, in my hands, for our master.
I think perhaps I've wasted my time here. What little's left, apparently. But maybe I will find my own cure.
I am very sorry to hear that, Neleus. I had such high hopes with you that we could be together in this till the end. But it seems we are wasting our time here. We cut back to the camp, where the rest of the party, 𝐒𝐲𝐬𝐲𝐬𝐿, you are just awakening, and you notice that Neleus is missing.
Yeah. So I wake up from my trance. And I go to the fire to fill my teapot. First thing I notice is Neleus is gone, and I see the canteen. I go down to pick it up. I go into the tents real quick to check, and I see him not.
You're not too far from the city. You do see them standing together in the graveyard talking. We're probably going back a little couple seconds here before all this happens. And you see him going to the graveyard and speaking with Corwin.
So do I catch him leaving?
You see him just as he's basically just leaving the edge line of the forest. Yeah, this is when you're waking up. So we're going back a little bit in time here.
Okay.
And you see you see him leaving. You see him going to the forest, and you see him talking with Corwin in the graveyard now. You see the person that was outside protecting the store holding area. There's no one there. In fact, there's no one in town at all. All the lights are off. There's just
How far am I away
empty.
from the graveyard?
Oh, you're just outside, maybe 40 feet, 50 feet from the graveyard. You camp just in the tree line outside, basically.
Okay. So I'm able to see that they're over there. Right?
Yes,
And they're
you see them
talking.
conversing. You can't quite pick up what they're saying, but you see them conversing peacefully, speaking to each other.
How far am I from the store?
The storeroom is just past the graveyard, just on the other side. You could follow the tree line around and go straight past them if you wanted to go straight there.
I'm gonna make a run for the store.
Okay. Are you waking up anyone else? Are you going to go by yourself, or you would probably be sleeping? If you wanted to, you could see if you notice him rolling out. If you want to roll for
Yeah.
stealth or whatever, but it's up to you if you want to wake him willingly or not.
Let me see if I know. Like, can I roll to see what
Well, I'm going to have him roll for stealth
Okay.
if he wants to be stealthy about it.
Okay.
I'll roll for stealth then.
Mm-hmm.
roll for stealth?
It wouldn't be the first time I've walked away.
True. You do like to sneak out by yourself at night for some reason.
Like, yeah, they don't need to know where I am. I'll be safe wherever I go.
Always a great plan, especially in horror films.
You know?
Always go out by yourself and take a shower, right? That's
Yeah.
what you'd want to do.
So that's a 17.
17 for stealth.
Yeah.
So you do want to go out by yourself.
Yeah.
You are able.
Time is of the essence right now.
If
gonna
since
use him as
I'm
a
using your
distraction.
passive perception, and I would say that would beat it. So you would be sleeping through him going out of camp.
Gotcha.
So if you're doing a full rest, you would still be sleeping. Yes.
Yep.
You walk up to the storeroom, and the lock has been opened, and it is actually just sitting there without being relatched back. You could just walk straight in.
There's
if you
no
wanted
guard?
to. There's no guard. There's no one at all. And the bar, which usually even seem to be lively at night, is also has lights off and everything. The town is completely like a tumbleweed could flow across right now with the whistling wind. There's no one that you can see except for Neleus and Corwin in the graveyard.
All right. Yeah, so I'll go ahead and go inside.
You see a storeroom filled with barrels and crates and wheelbarrows and mining equipment and whatnot, covered in dust. It seems like most of the stuff has not been used for a very long time. And it just seems like a normal storeroom at first glance. If you want, you can sort of seek out anything that you like, and I can tell you what you can roll if you want to investigate or anything, but it seems just like a
Yes.
normal storeroom.
I'm looking for something that they would have been keeping, something that would have been locked up, something that would have been hiding in here, something that can help me to either decipher what is going on.
Roll for
Yes.
investigation, and we'll just do a general sort of, check and see what you find while looking through the room here.
All right. Well, it's an 11 for investigation.
11. You sort through the boxes, and you notice that some of these boxes are over a wooden hatch that seems to go down to like a cellar or something.
Okay. I'm going to push the boxes and
Okay.
make my way down, open up the hatch.
You push the boxes to the side, and you see a cellar, and it goes down, and it's not a pretty cellar. It seems like it's just been dug in. Maybe more recently than the mine has been dug in. As you go down this ladder into the cellar, it gets darker and darker. Do you have dark vision as well?
I do.
Okay. You can see it's very, very, very dimly lit around the ladder area, but just outside of that, it's just darkness.
How big is it? Like,
You
is
don't
it a
know. You
tunnel? Is
see
it-
it's now you've come down the bottom of the ladder, and it seems to be an open space that goes into darkness, and you can't quite see exactly where it's going.
I'm gonna grab a just one of my sort of bead
Mhm.
that I have, and I'm just gonna toss one out.
What beat is it? What does it do?
Just from call it. I have a bunch of ball bearings. So
Oh, you're just gonna toss it and see where it goes. Yeah.
I'm gonna just toss a ball bearing to see.
It sounds like it's hitting some rigid surfaces like stone or something. And the echo and the reverberations throughout the room seems like it's a medium to large size room. It's not echoing on forever, so you notice that you're in probably a cavernous area dug out underground here.
Okay. I'll go
You could
ahead
always
and
light a torch or something if you want to. Yeah, it's up to you.
I'm gonna go ahead and use my drift globe.
Okay. You pull out your hand and you open up the drift globe, and light shines out into the stone cavern area. And the first thing that catches your eye immediately is an altar in front of you. There is a small altar which has nothing upon it. There is only a crack in the altar. In front of that are steps leading towards a central platform. And next to that central platform, there is a stone statue of a hand reaching out of the ground. And there are two braziers on each side of this as well. And as you light the drift globe, the braziers light as well. And they turn into like a purplish sort of flame.
So there's a purple flame sitting on these two kind of...
There's two braziers on each side of this
Yeah.
sort of, be right before the steps.
Right before the steps of the altar.
And there is two purple flames on
Is there
these now. They just lit
anything
up.
else in the room?
That is all you see.
That is the focus. So,
Everything else is just rocks, and it seems to be dug out into here.
okay, so I'm going to make my way towards that. I'm gonna look at the altar.
You step towards the sort of altar area, and the closer and closer you get, you start to hear just whispering in your mind, basically, and it gets louder and louder to where it becomes almost unbearable as you get close enough to the altar. Do you continue on, or do you?
What is it? What are the whispers saying?
You can't understand. It's a multitude of thousands of just, and it's just the closer you get, the more it hurts to listen to. It is just an amalgamation of this just different speeches and everything all at once.
I'm going to reach my hand and grab the sigil.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to clutch it in my hand tight and push through.
Which sigil is this?
This is the sigil. It's the one that Ashleton gave me.
The one that Ashleton gave you?
Yeah.
Okay. You push through towards this altar, and I need you to make a wisdom saving throw for me as you try to approach closer.
Okay, that would be plus my wisdom, so that's going to be a 22.
Okay, you push through. Regardless of the pain that you are enduring here, the perseverance you have with this sigil and knowing that you have these people behind you and you have this purpose, you drive through to the center of the... Are you going just to up the steps, or...?
Yes.
As you walk to the very top of the steps, everything all of a sudden just... nothing but silence. And the braziers poof out as well. And you just hear a solid single voice in your head just says, "Hey, go. So good to see you again."
Yes. And who would this be?
You do not remember me, do you? We fought before in this same place. You see the darkness starts to sort of expand, and you can see now in this darkness, and you realize this was the same arena that you fought with Vol'Antia long ago. You do not know if you are here or this is being shown to you.
And what do I see? I see just the arena.
It's just an open space. It's just an open space of darkness, but you recognize this area before. You've been here before. This was the same just space of darkness and the sort of prison that Vol'Antia was placed in.
Is this where we are? Your domain. Yet again. I remember. I remember you. What is it you want?
I seek that which one of you has. One that belongs to me. You are of no importance. But I can send you back home if you so wish.
Back home. Where?
You see a vision of your home. It's almost like you just transport there immediately. And all around you, you see your monks, your family, your tribe. They are there. They are happy, and you are with them as if nothing even happened.
A tear slowly comes down my eye. Yes.
And immediately shuts back to
see.
darkness.
What is it you want?
I have told you. There is one with you, one that belongs to me. You know this one. You know it to be true. There is a darkness within him that belongs to me.
Belongs to you.
His soul belongs to me.
And what is it you want with this soul? What is it you need from this?
No response, and you are thrown back into that cavern again. The braziers relight again in the purple flame.
I look at the altar. What do I see?
It's nothing. Nothing there at all.
I grab the sigil that was given to me by that I took from, not from Ashelton,
Okay.
the one that I took from what's his name? Oh my God!
A sigil.
Our champion. Our
Like-
champion.
Oh, Thomason. Thomason's relic. Thomason's key
sorry,
relic. Yeah.
Intelligence is my dumb stat.
That explains
Yes.
it.
So yeah, does it look like this could be used anywhere in this room? Anywhere?
There is an altar that is empty with a crack upon it, and there is a relic that you have, which you were told is maybe some sort of key.
And that is.
I
Does it
don't
look
know.
Does it look like this sigil fits in there?
It is an altar, like almost like a basin, probably about this large, mostly flat, sort of almost like marble stone sort of looking, with a crack down it, and it would fit on top of it easily, but it doesn't fill up the whole surface.
I grab the sigil and I hold it towards it. Before anything, I realize that who's some trouble. I put it away and I grab the horn. And I blow it.
As you blow the horn, you hear nothing, of course, but 𝐒𝐻𝐸𝐽, you can hear this horn, sort of like a horn of champions of sorts, and you know that that one of the members of this party is calling to you, and you know that they need help. You are just outside of town, maybe, you probably have a horse with you. You could make it there within maybe 5 minutes. You're just outside of town, maybe even sooner, actually, than that.
I will push the horse.
Okay. You go and you push the horse, and it's got that white sort of froth going as the horse hyperventilates as they do and everything. Of course. And you are just galloping with full force, full plate mail. You're ready to go, and you are galloping
halfway there.
towards.
He's got
Riders of Rohan. Yeah.
he's got 2 coconut halves and he's
To me!
I'm going to start making my way up out of the cellar.
Okay. You make your way up out of the cellar, and as you leave the front gate, you will go back to Neleus.
Yes.
Neleus, how are you reacting to this conversation? Are you leaving, or are you prying for information? You feel like
Above table, just to be clear,
Mm-hmm.
we're referring to Vecna?
yes.
Okay, I was just making sure. 'Cause I was like, I have possibility. It's either Vecna or
We use
Vol'Antia.
many names. We do not usually say his name, but as characters, obviously.
Right,
but
right,
yes,
of course,
we are
but I
referring
needed to know which
like
one
the
you're referring to.
Vecna, the whispered
Make
one.
sure we're on the same
which,
page.
yes, of course, we have
Oh
points.
yeah, I forgot that fact.
You have points into
Cool.
Warlock, which were forced
Right,
upon you
right,
basically
right,
as a
right,
character
right.
by Vecna. So yes,
Yeah, the curse.
the curse.
The curse.
And now you have 2 curses. Yippee for you!
Yeah, I know.
Man, they just stacking up.
Oh, you have no idea.
I'm coming for you, bro.
So,
Picking you up.
If only you had a cleric. Oh no!
but I don't know. See, yeah.
All right. So what are you doing here?
Okay, so what about Lilia?
You're asking him that.
Yes.
What about her?
Was your wife aware of your connections with him?
My connections with him did not start until after she passed. I found these scripts while digging the mines. And I sought them for information, and I was granted gifts for my allegiance to him. And I vowed to use these gifts to avenge her once and for all.
So these gifts, is that what all this is about? Is that why your entire village has fallen?
It was a necessary evil.
A necessary evil.
I asked for an army, and one was given to me. And you see a hand crack out of the ground, twisting, grabs at your ankle.
It won't do that.
Oh, it wouldn't grab at your ankle.
No.
It's reaching. It's just reaching out of the ground. It's just.
I was going to say, because it won't go after me. It'd have. I think the undead won't go for me.
Okay, then no. That just reached out of the ground. It's just they're just flailing, is what I'm
Right,
saying.
right.
Yeah.
No, but you know what? I've seen the sacrifices that have come from Vecna's power. I've seen it firsthand. I've watched it. I watched it slaughter people at my school. You don't know what you're dabbling in.
I do not care how he uses me. I only care that those who costed her life pay.
Oh, they will all pay.
So be it.
This whole world will pay. You don't realize how much this corrupt son of a bitch will use any influence he has to make his means happen. You just don't know.
I just don't care anymore. If the world needs to burn for those to pay for what they did, and if everyone needs to die, then so be it. More hands from all the graves crackling out as they start to rise. This could be your army, Neleus. You could kill any enemy you have here. You could go back home. I could cure you. He could cure you.
No. That's not a cure. That's not freedom at all. And look, I know trickery. I know the ability to make illusions and play with people's minds. I do it all the time. This isn't what he's offering is not real.
It's real enough to me. You also, of course, Heiko, see all this happen. You see the hands start to crack out of the ground. The noises, I would say, are enough to probably wake you, since you are very close by, of a clatter of maybe 60 skeletons climbing out of their graves. And you are probably rushing into the edge of the city at this point.
Okay. Yep.
And you
the
were
whole
probably
time yelling.
The whole time
Like,
yelling.
To me, we fight.
Okay. I'm sure they could probably hear that from the tree lines as well. You hear a voice call out from the tree lines, and you'll probably be the closest, I would say. And you notice 𝐒𝐸𝐻 on horseback, riding towards you, sword drawn. As you come in through the tree lines, you probably have just enough room to maybe... the horse element at this point is maybe slowing you down. So maybe you're just jumping off and running on foot. It's up to you. But it's a cluttered sort of forest at this point. So
Okay, yeah, I would get off carefully. I am wearing plate.
you are... to me! Wait 1 second.
What's as I'm running towards? Is he before me, or is the great? Which one's closer?
Opposite sides, you're probably equally close to Neleus, and you're probably equally close on the
He's
other side.
awake?
You're probably all about maybe 20
I'm
or so
awake now.
feet away.
Good.
Yeah, maybe 20, 30 feet away from Neleus here at this point, just into the tree lines on different sides. You're coming from probably this area, he's from that area, and he's from that side. So 3 different directions.
So I would probably. Do I see him as well, right?
Yeah, you probably
would-
as soon as you reach breach the tree lines. Yeah.
He will actually cast light because he has that as cantrip
Nice.
on his sword.
Nice.
So you see this glowing sword.
You have Gandalf the White coming up forward. Yeah, it's a moment for sure.
And I
In the
would-
world of these sounds, why is there someone coming to kill?
Why are there
We have
women
company!
singing in whispers? Huh? Yeah, exactly.
He's a rogue, and I'll just kind of give him the eye, and just point towards Neleus, and just to
These
and then
these skeletons at this point have pretty much all sort of climbed their way out of their graves.
Okay.
But they are standing completely still. They are just sitting there and waiting and watching. Neleus,
so we're making our way towards him.
he looks to you and says, I thought I had such hopes that we could end this together. But I see that there's no agreeing here.
Well, if you won't listen to me, maybe, just maybe, you'll listen to someone that might have a better influence. And I cast Phantasmal Force.
Okay. What are you doing with this phantasmal force?
Well, first
You're
off,
not using it. You're not going to cause damage, correct? You're just
no,
using it
it's
for
not
like, the
cause
the
damage,
illusionary
but
effects. Okay.
he does get a save.
Yes, of course.
Yeah, yeah.
Wisdom save.
I believe it is. Let's see what is it? Yeah, no, it's intelligence.
Oh.
Intelligence save. Okay.
Intelligence save.
He
16. Beat 16.
16. He will succeed on the save.
He just does it.
What's
What a
that?
jerk.
He just does
does
it.
it.
He succeeds. What are you showing him though? Before I say that he succeeds, let's play it out and see how he reacts to it.
Well, as I reach into his mind, I cause him to picture or see Lilia standing in a spectral form in front of her grave.
He sees it and he sees you and he says, "I think you should know that secrets such as these are beneath us, wouldn't you say? We are both masters of the craft. You do not need to trick me."
It's not a trick. It's the truth.
No. There's only one way this ends, and that is in fire and bloodshed.
Then it will be your own.
I need everyone to roll for initiative as they're all walking into the graveyard here.
Here it goes.
Good way to start. Oh my god.
Well, might as well go.
Oh,
with,
boy.
might as well go with black.
Not great, but that's okay.
I didn't actually...
Okay.
Oh, I need to actually manually roll. That's why. Okay.
Do I have an opportunity to say something to Neleus before initiative?
As a free action, sure.
Yes.
Yeah, if
you
you wanna
made
just-
it to the graveyard?
Everyone's pretty much on the edges here. They're basically like this is a pretty large graveyard.
Can we place ourselves?
Yes, I'm gonna go ahead and turn this around so people can kind of see what the map we're working with here is.
Where would you like her grave to be?
Her grave is in the middle.
Is
And
in the
that is
middle.
where-
Then please.
And that is where he will be as well. So
Perhaps
you can place
maybe
this.
here. I'm in between the gate.
So which tree am I in?
You are gonna be on this side.
That
The
right
far
there?
Side, yes.
Okay.
You mean you don't have the
And
initiative
sorry
feat?
for the wobbly camera. We had one of our
Oddly,
cameras
no.
just go out today, so we're down one camera today. But
Where?
you would be on the left side, right exactly where you're at.
Right
on the
here?
road. Yep, that's the road right there.
Ah.
And Neleus, you're there. Perfect. Heiko, you'd be on the far side where Neleus is on the corner over there.
Okay, I'm on the far side.
corner over there,
Okay.
Exactly.
So then I wouldn't be able to see you then when you did that thing.
Which, well, he's on the tree line,
And mark that
and
spell
he's
off.
just past him. I mean, it's yeah, you can place yourself just outside the gate or whatever. It's fine where if you want to be wherever you want to be. There.
second
Yeah.
one.
Wait, outside the gate? Is this the gate? Oh, this is
Yeah, that's
Is
the sort of the
this
story
good,
right
or-
there. Yeah, that's perfect. Yeah,
Perfect.
everyone's
Just
basically like,
outside the tree line?
you see that orange tree? Place yourself next to that orange tree
Maybe,
over
like,
there.
Right here?
No, for you.
Me?
He's okay.
Oh, he's okay.
Here?
Yeah, exactly. You're
Okay.
right,
Oh, okay,
right
got
there.
it.
Yeah, you're leaving the
Alright.
storeroom, coming towards it, and you're leaving
I
the
thought
woods.
that
Coming
was a
towards it.
gate.
All right, what is initiative? So anyone starting 20 and plus?
Maybe.
I got 19.
Sadly.
You got 19. Nice.
That's a good
19.
rogue. That's a good rogue.
All right.
I mean, I got +7 in the initiative, so.
nice. 15 plus, 15 to 20.
16.
16. Gotcha. And then 10 to 15.
I will have an 11.
11. Got you. And Digo is sleeping. He's sleeping right through all this. And then Zakiel, what was yours? In plate mail here, getting off the horse.
6.
A 6.
Got a great feeling about that.
Yeah, well, you know,
Woohoo.
it makes sense. You're on a horse.
I mean,
Well, I had to get
yeah.
off the horse, and I
You've
had
had
to
a
do
lot
it
going
gingerly.
on.
You're probably a little sore. I mean, for a while.
I did push it.
there. You did push it. Wait, what is this? That's not. You don't have a 74 initiative. What is going on here?
Well-
Telka, what was yours? 17?
It was 19 I got.
19. Gotcha. Okay. I don't know why 74.
74.
Let me make
I
sure
go
my
3
highest
times
initiative.
before anyone.
Sneak attack. Sneak attack. Sneak
Do I
attack.
get
Sneak
my
attack.
free action speak?
Yes. Go ahead and speak your words that you'd wish to speak.
Yes. Neleus! Neleus! He's here!
Little late.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. In my huff and puff, I'm seeing what's going on.
I got the message a little late.
He's
Hold on.
exactly.
Of course, the he's that we're talking about are two different he's. So.
Right, but I don't know that.
But you don't know that, and I don't know that. So
And you
it's
may
like-
place the spooky, scary skeleton circles across the
Skeleton.
across the graveyard. Just sort of,
Thank you for
just sort of
using
place
the
them around.
spookiest of them.
And this is him if you want to place him directly in front of me.
Ooh.
Spooky, scary. Boys becoming men.
Scary.
Men becoming wolves.
So let's see. What would you like? Would you like something like this? Like they're just kind of like rising
Werewolf
graves.
on the
Yes, exactly. Kind of just spread them across the whole graveyard. There's a couple on the edges too. You know.
It's too bad.
Thank you.
You have a bunch of undead
Thank
somewhere.
We have
exactly
like
where I
we don't
was.
have enough. We have I think
Yeah.
5 of them. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's just I didn't want to have 5 and then have other substitutes.
Or then
So I'm
use,
just-
or then use a ghoul bunt.
So yeah, I'm just
clump.
using little placeholders for them.
Does that work for you? What do you think? It's like a little checkerboard.
That's spread out enough. Yeah, we're good with that.
Okay.
All right, first up is going to be Corwin.
Of course it is.
Of course it is.
Of course it is.
That's true. If you
Wait,
were
it's
over
not
there,
me?
How would you?
Yeah, that's what I was,
I was
like.
like-
You're like. I'm like. I didn't even. I was like, where?
Hope you slept well.
I'm just looking at the skeletons like, what the hell is going on?
He just
bro?
looks at you and just says, "So be it. Your soul belongs to him one way or the other." He reaches out a hand, and you feel an icy hand sort of grip into you from what seems to be just the air of
Is
nothingness
this a spell
around
of
you.
his?
It is.
Yeah, counterspell.
Well, it's a cantrip, so it's not necessarily just like a straight up spell. But if you want to counterspell a cantrip, you could counterspell a cantrip.
Ooh.
Well, he's trying to steal my soul.
Oh, he's trying to hurt you for sure.
Oh.
You get malicious intent here.
Yeah.
You want to counterspell?
Yeah.
Okay. What level are you casting it? Does it-
Third.
Okay, well it works because it's a cantrip. So I'm sure it works.
Well, I don't think it really matters.
No.
I don't, you can only cast it up.
Absolutely does not matter. These skeletons are going to sort of embrace and sort of reinforce the walls around them with they sense the life around them, and the first 2 here are going to sort of walk over towards where Tulko will be coming from, and
Would you like one?
the other ones are going to storm Neleus. So have
They don't do that.
they are not under Vecna's control. So why wouldn't they do that? Because you are what?
Because I have him among the dead.
You have Among the Dead. So
Yeah.
since they are being controlled by him, I would say that they would still be able to. They are not of their own free will attacking you.
Well,
Are
dude,
they
If
ever?
what's that?
I said, are they ever?
Well, there's undead that just sort of wobble around and do stuff, but these are ones that are being directly controlled by him.
if anything, they're just.
If you want to read out the
walking around
description,
you.
we can. Okay, what is it?
Okay, so if an undead targets you directly with a harmful spell or an attack, it must make a wisdom saving throw.
That's what it is. Okay,
Against your spell save DC, or it must choose a new target.
that's fine. We can do that
Forfeit
then. Yeah.
targeting any one of you.
Yeah. Okay.
instead of you.
So you're not immune, but they do. You basically get just resistance to whatever they're trying to do to
Right.
you. You get they have to roll with disadvantage basically to hit you, or
Maybe
they
they're
get a
coming
wisdom
up to you,
saving throw. But yeah.
Yeah.
And you're gonna get like a nice little undead massage or something.
Hey, bro.
Come on, man.
What's up?
Oh, I'm getting gummed.
So go ahead and put 4 of them around Neleus,
Buddy.
and they're going to make strikes. The other ones are going to sort of await the people.
How close are they? Oh,
They're swarming him on all sides. Yeah. So you can
Okay.
put 4 of them within range, and they all need to make. You said a wisdom saving throw, correct?
Saving throw.
And yours is
DC
17.
is 16.
16. for yours,
Like
okay.
that? Like
They're
that?
most likely gonna miss. What is your AC though? Do you have mage armor on or anything else at all? Otherwise, your AC would be 14.
It's 14, correct.
Um,
But the DC is 16.
DC is 16. I rolled a 16. with the -6 would be 16.
All right.
So since I'm just doing mass attacks, I'm just doing the fact that they all would hit or they all would miss, basically. Just
Okay.
I'm like army style sort of.
Okay.
But they're not hitting super hard. They're scratching at you with little skelly hands and all that kind of stuff. There's 4 of them, so.
Get out of the way, meatbag.
You take 9 points of slashing damage as they are sort of just gripping into you and sort
What
of
happened
tearing
to that
at you and
little
everything.
clawing thing? They were just clawing.
Well, it's 4 claws. It's 8 claws altogether. They have 2 each. Well, they might be missing some here and there, but that is his turn. So now it is going to be Tulka's turn.
So I think I may do some crossbow action for this because I'm gonna stay in the tree, kind of.
Crossbow action. Okay. What are you doing? What are you shooting at? What are you?
I'm shooting at the nearest skeleton to me.
Nearest skelly. Okay, go ahead and just roll to attack. You should have enough vision. You probably want to move a little bit more forward because you're in thick foliage. So just pull a little bit closer, so at least you have vision.
There we go.
Yeah, it should be one more is probably fine, but yeah, just so you're on the edge of the exactly. And then go ahead and shoot at whichever one you like and roll to
Alright.
attack.
Let's see.
I would say that the skeleton does not necessarily see you yet. He just sort of senses you. You get sneak attack on this.
Yes. Good old sneak attack.
All right, 1 moment. Just let me.
So you can roll with advantage just as well. So roll twice, since you're unaware of your action buttons.
Plus 1 second. It's not. I hate this app sometimes, bro.
What are you looking for?
I equipped my crossbow, but it stayed in like this other part of the inventory, and it's not like going.
That's
up.
okay. Just roll. What was it? Just a regular crossbow?
Yeah.
Like a hand crossbow or?
Plus, yeah. So, yes, a hand crossbow.
Okay.
So
It'd be
8,
1d6.
9, 10,
And then plus whatever.
I
your-
have 14. That I rolled.
What's that? 14 what now? You rolled the 14.
14.
You rolled the 14.
Yeah.
Yeah, that hits. Roll for damage. So you get your sneak attack plus your 1d6 for your hand crossbow.
Ah, yeah.
and
1d6
then-
plus 3, son.
1d6 plus 3, and then plus your sneak attack. So
All right. So, for 6 plus sneak attack. 4d6.
4 of them. Wow, nice.
Mm-hmm. So, 6, 10, 11, 12, 13, 16.
Okay. The crossbow bolt just sort of hits center mass and sort of just shatters the sort of skeleton bones and just scatters them across the ground as it just falls to pieces.
Nice.
Anything else in your turn?
My last action, I just kind of dip back into
You could use a bonus action to hide if you want.
Yes,
so
that's right. Yeah, bonus action to
since really you're in thick foliage and it's dark time, I mean, I'm just gonna say it's an automatic success. So you can actually absolutely hide back in there.
back into the shadows like a road.
Heiko, your turn.
Alrighty. Let's see. How many steps are these?
Each one is 5 feet. It's hard to see if you let me know if I need to increase the contrast.
Yeah, it's a little hard, but it's okay.
I'm just gonna go ahead and show people the map real quick again so they can see. They don't need to see me.
So I guess I'll just take 40 steps.
Yes, sir. So you're. Oh, that's at 40. Okay. So you're
In
right
my
up
head,
against
I
it
was
now.
doing a Homer Simpson
Wait,
where
you
he's
did it.
going into the
Okay, so that's the thing. Sorry about the battle cam today, everybody.
Yeah, I have 60, by the way, just so you guys remember.
Yes, so you got 20 left over. And what are you doing here?
20 left over.
Smack,
So-
smack, punch, punch.
I'm doing smack, punch.
Okay.
Yeah. So we going. I'm gonna hurt the ones that are hurting my homeboy.
Okay.
So. We'll
So
go
attacking the
ahead
one right in front of you here.
and roll. Yep. So that will be. Okay, unarmed. Yeah. So that's gonna be 16.
16 to hit. That hits.
All right. So let's do that. That's gonna be 7.
Okay. 7 damage.
Mhm.
The skeleton scatters apart and sort of fractures and clatters to a scatter of bones on the ground as well, and that one falls.
Streamlabs is glitched. And I cannot edit anything on screen without restarting it.
Is it streaming though right now?
It's still streaming.
Okay, but we can't edit anything.
So that is our screen for the rest of the game.
That's okay. We're not doing battle cam right now anyway, so we can't switch the screen from here on out. But yeah, oh, well, it's okay. We don't need
Fix it
to.
during break.
We can fix it during break, probably, maybe. Yeah, if we want to.
No, that restarted.
We'd have to restart the stream though.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
We don't need to change. We're okay.
That's 14 for the next one.
Okay. 14 to hit does hit.
Okay.
Roll for damage on that.
And then I will go ahead and roll for damage. Right? So that's 5. That's gonna be 50. That's 10.
Okay, 10.
10 damage.
That one also clatters apart into bones.
Smash this into pieces.
It seems like you're smacking straight through all these things.
Yeah.
Gotta love being a monk.
Wait, I didn't take one off the field.
Oh, I think someone else did.
You're gonna
Okay.
step in front of us.
No, I'm gonna. Well, I'm gonna
Like a
step
champ.
right here, and I'm going to. Yeah, I actually am. So I'm gonna hit. I'm going to hit him.
Hit him. Okay.
This is now. This is now flurry of blows.
Okay. Upon coming in within range of him, you must make a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw.
Yes, within 10 feet. So that's
Okay.
within 10.
Well, you know what? I'm going to use. Good to know. Wonderful. And I will go ahead and do that. So that will be 6 plus what is this? 12.
As you step within range of him, you notice yourself go straight back to your village again, and you see everything on fire, and you hear the same whisper within your head and says, "So you have chosen this path," and you are now afraid until you save the throw or until next turn.
I am now feared, correct?
You are now feared. Yes.
Hold on. Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. Hold on. This is new to me.
Holding.
New to me, but
A fear basically just would mean that you must spend your turn of running away from what you are afraid of, and you cannot basically approach it anymore.
right.
Let's see, is there a quick description of it here? Probably not.
Okay, so I can't approach it, so I have to hit the other things, right?
You could hit other things, but you also must use the rest of your movement to go as far away as you can from the thing that feared you.
Right.
Which would be, of course, the man there, Corwin.
The other direction.
So you must
Now,
move your movement speed away from it.
You can use your action to end one effect on yourself that is causing you to be charmed or frightened.
Okay.
Stillness of mind.
You do not have an action anymore,
Yes,
though,
'cause
unfortunately.
I just burned those.
Yeah.
See, that's why I gotta.
If
be
you had the action, if it happened at the beginning of the turn, you would absolutely be able to
Yes.
use your action to stop
Right,
it. Yes.
So I will go ahead and be feared, and
So you just must run the opposite direction of
one,
him.
or the opposite direction.
Basically, the quickest route
I
away
move
from him.
this way?
Imagine your character is afraid of something, and you want to get away as quick as possible.
Right,
Move it in that
okay, so
direction. Yeah.
Okay, so that makes me hit nothing, basically. I get it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, that's fine.
Wow, how much movement do you have?
He's got 60 feet of movement.
Jeez. Okay.
Monk, go fast.
I was like,
Yeah.
you're still moving.
So that would be the end of your turn, but the fear will be gone by the beginning of your next turn. Zachyl, your turn.
I will not quite get there.
I'm coming.
Eventually. Wait for me.
Excelsior!
Sorry, Neleus.
I'll save you, Neleus.
I get there?
Okay. You can always dash as an action if you wanted to, of course, but it's up to you.
Yeah.
You could always, or you could do whatever else you want. I don't know how much closer you want to get, but
Oh, I'm going to get right up there and do nothing, but allow myself to get hit. I think he's been in a battle or two.
he knows he
He's,
shouldn't be running straight up in the door.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
He seems like, with his broken shield there.
You go up to the entrance. And you're like, oh, these are very pretty arches. Like, just to get very little ideation.
Well, crafty.
And you end your turn right at the
Then
entrance.
again,
here.
Yeah.
who the heck is our tank at this point?
Nothing else as far as free actions, bonus actions, anything else? You're okay.
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
I mean, I guess I will hold an action if something attacks me.
Okay.
know,
Yeah, you
then
can absolutely
I
do that.
can-
You can hold an
Yeah,
action.
I will
So,
attack it.
so if something comes within range of you, you'll attack it,
Yes.
basically. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. We can do that, absolutely.
I mean, not one of them.
If a bad guy, yeah,
It's gotta be a bad guy.
bad guy. Back to the beginning of turn order.
Yeah.
Was that a remark
Did,
question?
Did Neleus not get to go?
Neely's got to go.
No, he didn't. He was 16. He didn't get to go.
I went after Telka. You didn't go after Telka.
I did
I
not.
skip over you after Telka?
Yeah, you did.
You did.
How is this happening?
I don't know.
How is this happening?
I don't know.
I'm hitting
attention.
one at a
Six
turn.
initiative.
I'm literally clicking down one at a turn. I don't know what.
I don't know. Look at this guy.
Let's give you, I'll give you a free something this turn for, I don't know, just do your thing and then I'll give you stuff. I'll give you, what's it called? Advantage.
Absolutely love it. All right. So I'm gonna use a bonus action.
I was going to say inspire.
to
Yeah.
cast hex on him. It will be a Constitution. Will be
Okay.
the
So
curse.
he's hex for Constitution.
Yep.
Okay.
And I'm going to go ahead and
And you have-
cast Eldritch Blast.
Yeah, and I'm giving you inspiration, so you can use it now or you can save it for later, just
I
because
will
of.
save it.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
Probably.
Eldritch Blast. Roll to attack.
Yes. Listen. So I'd like to use that.
What's that inspiration?
Maybe. Yes, I'd like to if that's a possibility. Or
Yeah,
it's too late.
Well, that's no, absolutely. Go ahead and reroll. Yeah, you can reroll inspiration after seeing the dice.
That's better. That's better. Okay. So that would be a dirty 20 and a 26.
Those both hit.
Awesome.
Go ahead and roll for damage on both of those, plus your hex, of course.
Yep. Two fist net.
Double fisted.
Nice.
All right. So the first one is going to hit him for. First one's going to hit him for 11. And
Okay.
then the second one is going to hit for. Oh, that's sad. For a total of what was it? 3, 5, 8, 9, 9. So a grand total of 20. I think
Gotcha.
That's what I said.
That ain't bad.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else on your turn? Before we rewind time back forward and go towards where we should be in the turn order.
I'm at a distance from him.
You were like about at least 5 feet gap between you, so you can run away or whatever.
I can move without taking.
Yes, the skeletons would still be there though, because they did get to go before you, regardless, anyways.
Yeah, I'd probably take attack of opportunity from these guys.
Yes, they would both
That's
be able to
fine.
swing at you
That's
with
fine. I will
the
go ahead and
wisdom
take a
saving
5
throw
foot
thing.
step. I'll go ahead and move for the sake of movement.
They fail. They both fail.
Excellent. And that is going to end my turn.
Cool. Okay, now back to Corwin. Corwin, after all this, just sort of after these sort of force of Eldritch Blast, sort of, and he has the blood sort of trickling out of his mouth, sort of wipes his lip, does that whole cool bad guy thing, right? And he's like, "You made me bleed," that kind of thing.
That's why I do the cool good guy thing. And go.
And he just looks at it and he says, "See, that's the great thing about undead. They can't die." And he just raises his hands, and all the skeletons that you killed, bones come crackling back together. And then you can replace all those skeletons you killed back on the battlefield. Kind of where they died, so that one there, and the other ones around. Don't have to be exactly placed. I mean, they could be new ones or whatever. I'm going to have...
Same kind of spots, I guess.
Yes.
Thank God for
I will have Zacchiel,
Coming.
Neleus, and Heiko all make... I think it's con saves. Let me make sure here.
Let me see which one I'm using.
Everyone make a Constitution, saving throw for me.
Constitution.
Yes.
Poop.
What's the target?
It's all three of you. It's
Yeah.
an area of effect.
No, I meant the target. What's our... what are we rolling?
22.
Oh, what's the save?
Yeah.
22 is the save. You're good on that. So I need to make sure that...
That
it's-
doesn't- that makes me nervous.
I think it's
then.
17, but I need to make sure.
Paladins help with undead, so I mean.
Oh, wait.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, it's 22 good. Let me see.
Oh.
What? Am I a meme?
Okay, a 22 is not.
Well, I guess...
Okay.
All right, well.
22 does not save.
I just go ahead and put my...
I thought it was a little bit lower than that,
So, like,
but
basically, none of us matter.
It's-
22 doesn't say.
if you're not above a 22, then it's no chance.
No.
You all take 32 points of necrotic damage.
That's crazy. I glad I
As-
stayed in the trees then.
As you see this spell, sort of like a circle of sort of undeath sort of surround you, and just sort of tear you apart. It is necrotic damage though, so
Oh, necrotic damage.
yes.
I am.
I don't know if you're resistant to
I am
anything.
resistant to that.
Okay.
Nice.
So
Is that half?
that's half. So actually,
So you take half damage.
yeah.
Still pretty good.
Everyone else takes 32 points.
Ouch, that hurt.
And
Yeah, it did.
the skeletons are going to once again sort of surround. Move the two skeletons that are close to Heiko here.
Which one?
The two ones that are next to Neleus. Go ahead and move those right in front of Heiko. And the other two ones are going to move to Neleus.
Heiko's right.
That's fine. Yeah, sure.
Oh,
I wasn't going
attack
to
of
have them that way.
opportunity.
Well, I was going to have move so they weren't taking, but that's fine. Whatever. He's moving them. They're mindless
Oh, okay.
skeletons. He can attack them if
Alright.
he wants to.
I do.
And then the other two are going to move in as well.
Yeah.
They're able to. The other ones are going to rush out into the forest towards you. Those four are going to rush into the forest towards you.
Level 7.
They make it up to you.
At level 7, I have achieved evasion. And I'm wondering if this
Oh.
is something that could have been.
You are still
evaded.
feared currently. until the beginning.
It
Of
wasn't a
12
deck
hit?
save.
It was not a deck save. Sorry, you're evasive. No, it's a con save. Sorry, but thank you, for pointing that out.
Does a 12 hit?
Does a 12 hit the skeleton?
I know.
Yeah.
All right.
You, as one of them walks past you, you're able to sort of like clank it, and it sort of shatters once again. It seems like they're just brittle bones, sort of put together with just
Nice.
necrotic magic.
Nice.
Closer. to you.
You are going to, however,
7
get
points
1,
of
2,
damage
3, 1, 2, 3.
for the
Each one,
dagger.
three of them attack each of you. The 3 attacking Neleus is an obvious miss. The other one against 𝐾𝐲𝐬𝐧𝐬𝐿 is going to be a hit, though. What is your AC? Let me make sure I have the right AC down. Your AC is 17, 𝐾𝐲𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬?
Yes, I believe
Okay.
so. Let me see. Yes.
You take 9 more points of slashing damage as they sort of slash and cleave into you.
Lovely.
And the 4 in the forest, I would say one of them is probably. I'm gonna actually make sure. I'm just gonna roll to see perception for skeletons or whatever. Yada yada.
I'm sorry, you said that was 9?
They probably don't find you, but they're probably scattered out there.
You said that was 9, right?
9 points.
Okay, that's fine.
Whoop, whoop. I can't reach. I'm just gonna have them scattered out here, basically, as they're searching for Tilka. But you are hiding, and you're doing a pretty good job of hiding in the brush.
Awesome sauce.
Okay, and that is gonna be his turn. Telka, your turn next, and then Neleus. So I don't forget.
So what I'm going to
Not
do,
again.
I'm going to use my.
Not
I have
this
to use
time.
a action. So I'm going to put some poison on my bolts, my crossbow bolts.
Okay, so you're gonna use an action to poison the bolts. Okay, sure. You still have a bonus action and movement.
Stay hidden.
You're gonna stay hidden. Do you want to stay right there?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're staying there, and you poisoned your bolts. Great. You get to poison 3, by the way.
Yep. I was just looking at the.
Yeah, that's the best part about being ranged is you get to poison 3 things instead of one. Neleus, your turn.
My turn.
What's that?
But
Yeah, but
Yeah.
but the real target. Exactly.
All right.
Using the narkin.
For starters, let's cast Mage Armor.
Okay,
So,
that would be cantrip action, correct? Yes.
yeah.
So you have a bonus action steal.
Um,
And you should probably cast. No, I'm just gonna.
I will counterspell your counter. Don't make
he'll
me.
do it.
I'll do it.
I've seen it. I've seen it.
In that case, what else can I do? Not much. Unless I burn some points, which I might do. Sorry, I wouldn't concentrate. I wasn't thinking that far ahead. You know what? Why not burn? I'm gonna burn some sorcerer points
Okay.
and
Burn them.
convert the firebolt into an instant. And I'm gonna cast firebolt at one of the undead there.
Okay, and you're using that to do it as a bonus action, right? Yeah. Just
Yeah.
with special point. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Roll roll spell attack for that.
This is a terrible location.
You can pull it up a little bit more. I think it can go up more,
I'm
right?
like smacking into it.
Ooh, nice.
It can go up more. It's not even the camera
It's
yet.
24.
24 hits. Yeah.
Nice.
Cool.
Roll your damage. It's I think 2d10, right? 2d10. No, 2d10. Yeah. 2d8. I don't
Oh,
know.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's 2d10.
2d10. Yeah. Okay. Let's see.
I can't.
Plus,
It's the same Eldritch and Firebolt.
Oh, that looks better.
All right, so that's going to be 10 fire damage.
To the skelly?
Yep.
Or to okay, yeah. It shatters apart. Which one did you hit? You can go ahead and knock it off.
Let's just say the one in front of me.
Oh, okay. Technically, it should have been with disadvantage, but that's okay. Doesn't matter. We'll kill it. It's just a little skelly.
Yeah.
Rules matter. It's fine. We already rolled it. We already said the damage. We're not going backwards. All right. Anything else you want to move or anything else on your turn?
No,
You're okay being there.
I'm okay for the moment.
Okay.
So that's going to end my turn.
Okay, Heiko, your turn.
Alright. I am going to.
You are no longer
Nope,
afraid, by the way.
stay.
It was only the one turn.
Oh, okay. Good.
So no
good.
longer
I
afraid.
don't have to waste an action for that. I'm going to go ahead and cast Wholeness of Body,
Okay.
and that will give me 21 HP back.
Nice. That's a good chunk.
Yeah, just I thought maybe, just be on the safe side. And then I will go ahead and take. I can't use key, but I can at least smack this dude in front of me.
You can.
So I will go ahead and do
Go ahead
that.
and roll to attack. It's just
Yes.
normal attacks here. Against the skellies?
Yeah.
Okay,
So
yeah,
I'll
go
go ahead and
ahead.
hit this one. But actually, this is not a normal attack. I'm going to change my damage. I'm going to conjure up my tattoo.
Mm-hmm.
And but I'm not using my power. I'm just going to change my change the fire damage.
Okay.
Essentially. So when I'm going to hit with fire
Right.
instead of bludgeoning.
Yeah, we did like a little homebrew tattoo for him where he can basically convert his
Oh.
damage into fire if he wants to.
Yes. So,
Yeah, pretty cool, pretty nifty.
Pretty
little fire
nifty,
punch.
right.
Little Shoryuken.
Right. Right. Okay.
Oh,
So.
Sorry.
that's all right.
Shoryuken. Yeah, no, not good.
Yeah. Right.
But Shoryuken is the uppercut, right?
Yeah, I'm
Shoryuken
is like the
Shoryuken is the uppercut.
Yeah, because he's punching.
right in front of
I
him.
was right. I was right.
Hadouken is
Yeah, Hadouken.
and Tatsumaki Senpukyak
is the
is
tornado
the spin
kick.
kick.
I thought that was
Yeah.
something kick.
It was. He just told you what it was.
I had to train for a month to be able to
pronounce
say
it all
that.
and do it.
For nothing.
That's such a hard. That's,
nothing.
That's so
Tatsumaki.
hard. That's good. Yeah.
Tatsumaki Senpukyak.
No.
Oh,
Just like that. Yes, what he said. Okay, what is the damage on it? Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
that's 23, so that's gonna hit.
That hits.
They
Yeah.
really
20,
want
absolutely
you to
hits.
say it
And
right.
that's gonna be
100%, yeah.
That was like me working on Lord of the Rings.
6 points of fire damage.
6 points of fire damage. Yeah, it shatters to the ground as well. Sort of combusts in flames as it shatters to the ground.
Do I get the other attack, or do I not get the other attack?
You could get extra attack, right?
Yeah.
So
I
yeah,
the
you,
extra
you still
attack.
get one more
Okay,
attack. Yeah,
so I still
absolutely.
get one more attack.
Yes.
So I'll go ahead and go for the other guy. Oh my god, that was poop, but might still hit. Let's see, that's 11.
11 does not hit.
11 does not hit. Okay.
No, they're a little bit tankier than 11, just a
A
little
little
bit.
tankier than that. Okay, well, the one in front of me is
So there's
smacked in the
Okay.
face. And the other guy was
Okay.
just kind of like, ugh, oh, I missed air.
Okay.
Airball.
Anything else on your turn? Moving, bonus actions, all that. I think you already used a bonus action to use something, right, or something.
Yes,
Okay.
I'm all done with bonus actions and everything. So, but let me see. I'm going to place myself.
Yeah,
I'm
buddy.
just gonna come out here and kind of flip up here.
Okay, you have mobile, so you don't have to worry about opportunity attacks. I finally remembered you have
Just
mobile.
flies over the battlefield.
Thank you, sir.
I
what
probably
I do.
will forget eventually in the future again.
It's a Hong Kong cinema movie.
Okay.
All right, anything else?
So Wuxia. It's like
Zachiel, your turn.
All right. Well, that changes everything I was going to do. All right. Cool. Basically, he takes sort of like a half step to do this, and then he charges right at him.
Wow.
Nice.
Just beeline it. Is
Just
it beeline or
beeline
V-line? V-line? Beeline?
nice.
Which one is it?
If I were you and you were me,
I am
use you to get to the top.
That's right.
All right.
You will pay for your deeds. And he is going to cast a spell.
Oh, what is the spell?
Branding Smite.
Nice.
Wow. Yeah.
So-
Roll to attack with it, and then you get to branding smite after the attack, correct?
Yes. Yes, indeed. Please don't suck. Okay, here we go. Oh, that is a 9. No, wait. No, it's a... Wow, that sucks. That's a 5.
No.
Oh, no.
Hold on.
Plus.
Plus... Sorry, new character.
New character. Yeah.
Can I aid him by whispering in his ear? Okay, you can do it. Pronounce.
I believe in you.
pronounce it.
It's a 14 to hit.
14 to hit. I do not think... 14 does not hit.
14 does not hit.
Unfortunately.
That's okay, because the spell lingers until I hit.
Yes, it does. Your sword is still emblazoned with flames,
Yes.
of course. As you miss, I wouldn't even say it's a miss. It's sort of like you swing, and what you think should hit him, it sort of glances off some sort of energy maybe surrounding him, some sort of spell that's sort of protecting him, and you couldn't quite reach
Okay.
it. Anything else on your turn?
It's Axe body spray.
Axe body spray. That's the real purpose. That's why they call
He
it axe.
must
I
be
just realized.
stopped.
At all.
The smell.
Let me see. I think that's the end, right?
It's
Let
like
me
a cloud.
Back at the top.
All right, so you're staying there, right?
Yes,
Okay,
I'm
cool.
staying right
Permission
there.
free action?
What about
Free
this
action,
guy?
absolutely.
The
You can,
chat?
if you're chatting, yeah, absolutely.
Is
That's
the chat, yeah.
you get a couple seconds of
But
it.
I have a
Is
plan.
that you, Zachiel?
Is it a cunning plan?
Yes.
So he's actually noticed you. He was asking, is that you, Zachiel? Yeah.
Yes.
No, never seen you in full armor. Wow.
Don't get used to it.
Okay. He's like, I kind of like it, actually.
I like it, actually. Yeah.
It suits you.
I like how he like stood up. I mean, even though it was not on camera, like, you know, because it was cut off, but I love how you stood up. He's like, no, I'm going. I'm running in for him. I knew this guy was terrible.
Let me see. Make sure.
See why I punched this guy.
Once
Yes,
again,
yeah.
the fires are sort of quelling on the bones here, and it seems like it was a good plan to sort of burn these bodies as if they wouldn't come back. You just see a smile sort of glint across his face as he once again raises his hands, and the skeletons on the ground come back once again and reanimate. The fire did not seem to do the trick.
The fire did not do the trick.
And once again, the skeletons come back around you and sort of surround you again. He says, "You just don't get it, do you? You are not going to win. There's no possibility of that. Last chance, Neleus."
Ooh. You burn like the corpses did. But the good news is, you'll see your wife once again.
Famous last one.
I need every one of you again to make a...
Is this a spell?
It is...
Counterspell.
Okay, you can counterspell. What is the level you're counterspelling at?
Third, because it's the best I got.
It'd be... This is a 5th level spell.
Oh, then I have to roll for it.
You'd have to roll for it.
I'll take that chance.
Oh my gosh.
So it'd be... Let me see. The counterspell is the DC plus... What is it? Plus 1 per spell?
I don't know.
I need to re-look it up again. I can't
Yeah,
remember
I
the
was
actual
thinking
math
that
on
too.
it. At higher levels of
DC equals 10 plus the spell's level.
That's what I thought. Okay, yeah. So the
So-
DC is pretty small on
So
it.
15.
Yes. Yeah, 10 plus the spell's level, so it'd be 15.
Okay.
All right.
So it's going to be yeah. So what you go? So wait, you're counterspelling. So it's you make the roll, right? Yeah, you make the roll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't know what I was
And-
picking up my dice like I was going to roll for some reason.
So what I'm rolling is just straight, or no, it can't be.
I think it's plus
what I
your
roll plus-
spellcasting modifier. Like so, it'd be your charisma, right?
Yeah.
Am I correct on that for counterspell? I
Is
think
that-
you add your spellcasting modifier to it, but okay, yeah. So it's your charisma bonus.
Got it.
to
Got it.
yeah.
Got it. Got it.
And it's a 15, so it's not that bad. You should. It's like a 50-50 chance.
Got it. 18.
Yeah. As he starts to cast, and you see he actually brings out the page in front of him and starts to sort of make an incantation. And as he does, you see him doing this as a reaction. You sort of chant out your own counterspell real quick at him, and you see the words get almost like ripped out of his mouth, and the spell just fizzles into nothing. He just looks at it. So it's gonna be that way. He is going to then teleport and go to the other side of the graveyard and summon another 10 skeletons. And that is the point where we're going to go on break.
Diego, wake up! He's scared.
Seriously.
Now's the time.
Now we need a murder hobo. Come on.
I know.
All right. So don't leave. We will all be coming back in just a couple minutes, everybody.
Who's around
15 minutes, yeah. You're
15.
I'm not stuck in here with you. You're stuck in here with me. All right, people.
We're back.
Welcome back, everybody.
Welcome back. Wait a minute. What's happening? Everything is.
We're back, and so are the lights on. I got to turn the lights
Everything's
on, too.
fine.
Everything is
All
chaos.
fine here.
We
Pay
saw
no
people
attention to
making-
the man behind the curtain.
Don't
Yeah,
call
no,
anybody.
pay no attention to the man behind the curtain.
Something there. No.
Wow. That's the best comeback from break ever.
Is that something?
Clip that. What's
This is
that?
like, you know, like, senioritis, bro.
Yeah, whatever.
I don't know.
Whatever. Coming to the end of the year.
There's no, oh, it's because I didn't turn it. I need to turn it this way more. There we go. Alrighty. Well, welcome back, everybody.
Neleus is
So,
making coffee.
If you're watching us on Twitch, of course, we would appreciate any subscribers that could use their free subscription via Amazon Prime. You can do that just by clicking the subscribe with Prime button. You have to turn that in as a voucher, but we would absolutely love to have your subscription there. We do have subscription bonuses. If you join our Discord, you can kind of see all the details there. Discord link should also be out down in the description there as well. And if you're watching us on YouTube, come to our Twitch and watch our live stream, or subscribe to us, like and smash that button on YouTube. YouTube, and all the support is much loved.
Please like and subscribe.
And yeah, definitely join the Discord because we have a lot of people in there, sort of just chit chatting and all that. And it's we're trying to make a really fun community of just D&D people, just people that love Dund and tabletop RPGs in general. Dund.
Wait a minute.
Dund. That's what it's gonna kind of catch on.
Is
It'll
it
catch
true
on.
that we're gonna
Dund.
have
It's like
some
KFC is Kufka.
Yeah.
cool games coming in?
Eventually, yeah. It's not going to be all D&D. Eventually, we'll have other tabletop games, I think, coming in and out. We have plans, so we'll see how that plans out. Yeah, no, exactly. Anyways, back to it. Now that the sorcerer has his coffee and
got my coffee.
replenish his sorcerer points through coffee.
Now you're in trouble.
You guys see my?
Oh,
you guys
caffeinated.
I've never showed my coffee
He casted
mug.
haste
Have
with
you guys seen my
the
coffee
mug.
This is my coffee mug.
Stamina.
What does it
Come
say?
down a little. Come down.
I can't see
just
it.
a little.
Yeah, down
Right
there.
There we go.
There it is.
Stamina,
That's
intelligence,
nice. Where'd you
HP
get that?
level up. I like it.
I probably bought it on Amazon. I don't know.
One of those places.
Actually, no, I didn't. I don't remember where I bought it, but it was online.
I'm sorry, but that's banned in my game. That's OP. A level up, intelligence,
Probably,
everything. No.
yeah.
Just from coffee? No.
Was it?
That's
there's-
banned. That's
could be
banned.
like
It's
Geek
single origin. He ground the beans fresh.
Come on, man.
It's not like
It's like the
just went and
D&D
got
quest.
coffee.
It's like to make pizza. Like you've seen that. Like they make whole books about like trying to find pizza and make pizza for the first time in their world and stuff. It's pretty cool. I'm on the adventure to make pizza.
I like it.
Of course, has anybody seen our wonderful coasters too?
Oh yes, plus 3 to
Yes,
charisma.
plus
Thank you
3 to
so
charisma.
much.
Look at that. Boom.
Amazing coasters.
Boom.
Homebrewed, if you would.
That's what I have my coffee on, so don't spill it.
Yes, we all actually think. I think
You're
we all
not
have
banning
them.
this, are you? You better not ban this.
What? No, plus 3 to charisma. No, for
Hell
days.
yeah.
We got trays. Trays for days. I can't actually.
Days for days.
There we go. Yeah.
The next
Alright.
Sam Riegel over here.
Yeah.
Holy cow.
With a freaking gallon drum. Yeah.
Yeah. I love this tray because it's perfect, and I can actually put my ninja star.
I didn't
Uh-huh.
see that.
So
What is the
someone-
ninja star at the table for?
I don't know.
Yeah.
That
I'm waiting
seems
for
a
you to
little
one day.
bit.
I think you know.
When do we not need a ninja star at a D&D table? Are
You don't
kidding
get
me?
you don't get free inspiration of intimidation. I'm sorry, you don't.
You're getting disrespected.
I definitely picked it up that one. Yeah. What's up, man?
There's definitely
Yeah.
the quietness of a ninja.
I rolled for intimidation.
got
No, you
against
fail.
monks?
Oh, you no, you succeed. You succeed.
All right.
If I want to throw a dart, I don't
All right, back to the combat. Okay, so Corwin just sort of teleported away into a fog of mist, and the whole rest of the graveyard seemed to animate directly in front of him as a wall of skeletons are now between you and him. Except for, of course, Telka, who's hiding in the woods. Excuse me.
Now, is it? Did you say a wall of skeletons, or is it?
No, it's
checkerboard
just
of
a
skeletons?
figurative wall of skeletons.
a-
It's not an actual wall.
They're
I mean,
scattered.
there's skeletons
It's a
scattered all in front of him.
checkerboard
It's
of
a
skeletons.
checkerboard of skeletons.
Thank
Yes.
you.
They have a checker to pass to go.
Okay, Telka, your turn. As
All right.
you are hiding in the woods, there are skeletons dangerously close to you. I'm going to say roll for stealth to begin your turn and see if they notice you at the start of your turn, because I didn't have you roll last time.
Let's see, man.
Isn't he an elf? Does he have advantage in the forest? I'm just curious.
He's obscured, but they're so close, I would say there's no advantage. I mean, they're 5 feet away from here right now, so roll. I would say it's normal. It balances itself out. since they're so
Yeah, I
close.
rolled
I am a wood elf, so
A poop.
Yeah.
A no good. A duty.
Yeah, it didn't. It did not look good. I
Okay.
rolled 6.
Well, then they are aware of you. It's fine. It's your turn, but they
Alright.
do see you now.
Okay. So I'm gonna use my pipe.
Oh, okay. That would be an action.
Yes.
Depending on what you're doing with it. What are you doing with your pipe?
I'm blowing a murder of crows,
Okay.
and I'm only aiming them at their heads.
The skeleton's heads?
Yeah.
Okay. You puff, you sort of get the pipe out, you're trying to get like an ember going, you puff out like a murder of smoke crows, and they just go into the skeletons, you see the skeletons just pelting them, and they don't care. They're just sitting there staring you down. They sort of look at you and
Well, the reason I was doing that is just to have them continuously fly around.
it only lasts for 1 round. So it would last until probably the end of the beginning of your next turn, so to speak.
That's fine.
Okay, so the crows are flying through and they're pelting them. It only has a certain reach too, so they only get to go like 60 feet.
That's
or something.
all I need. That's
Gotcha.
all I need.
Okay, yeah, it works.
Okay, so I'm gonna move.
Okay, where are you going?
I'm going this way.
Okay, so can you see the squares in the trees? Not really.
No,
huh?
it's hard to see the squares here. Huh?
There's
Through
no
the trees, you can't
It does
really
not
see
go
that.
through the trees,
Yeah,
but
through
it's
the
fine.
trees.
I'll just have you just use the guidelines that you can see there.
Okay, so it's
So you have
probably like 1,
5, 10,
2,
15, 20,
And then
25, 30.
all right, there you go.
Okay. They're aware of you. I'm going to say that was enough distraction to maybe prevent an opportunity attack, especially the lush forest that you're in. So I'm not going to make you take the one opportunity attack you would take. And that is going to be your turn?
Yep.
Okay. Getting a nice flanking position, I see.
Yep.
Neleus, your turn.
My plan is
All
coming
right.
to fruition.
I don't know
Oh.
what the distance
That
is on
thing's
this.
got
Camera got bumped. It needs to go up a little
Distance
bit too.
100 feet.
I'm gonna keep the bell, man.
The mic gets
Oh,
bumped.
okay. That's cool.
What's up?
Things get
Neleus.
All's well that ends well. Good.
We got it.
So,
So you got one skelly man next to you.
I need to move here for a moment.
Okay. You'll take one opportunity with the minus on wisdom.
From, no, I won't. From who?
The one right next to you. There's a skelly next to you.
No, he was 10 feet away.
Whoa.
I was here.
Okay.
Anyway.
Okay.
I was like, wait a minute. he's not
If you
close
say
enough.
so, my perspective's all off.
Sorry. So I'm going to use my bonus action to burn to burn a spell slot and trade for sorcerer points.
You're going to trade sorcerer points for spell slots? That's a bonus
for
action?
First level to gain 2.
That's a bonus action to do so, yeah?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
So that brings that back. That brings my total back to 5, and I'm going to use those points to unlock a 3rd level spell.
Oh. So that's 5 sorcerer points, you said? to
Yep.
unlock?
I
Okay.
burn all 5.
All right. You got a 3rd level back.
Yes.
What are you doing with that 3rd level?
Casting lightning bolt
Oh.
straight through your zombies, straight
It's
to
going to hit all.
your boy.
Okay, yeah. That's a dex save, correct?
What?
Dex save, correct? On lightning bolt? I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
For all of
I
them.
think that's right.
The skeletons are
No,
absolute
he's good.
fail.
He's
Cool,
good.
cool.
He's good.
I'm just checking.
He might be a
I was
save.
worried about you.
Yeah.
Still
What is
worried.
his-
Yeah, it's a dex
his-
saving throw.
You're not going to like me. What's the save on it?
Oh no.
Oh, you. No, really?
You're not going to like me. We can still be friends, right?
Get the star out.
Nah.
Well, your save, well, your save's
That's
going
what
to
the
be.
DM screen's really for, to
Your
block
save's-
ninja
Your save's
stars.
going to be a 16.
A save is a 16. Oh, no, still. The skeletons all failed.
Okay.
He succeeded on his deck save.
Great, so he takes half.
Yes, he does.
But that's 9d6.
Okay, 9d6, not 96.
96.
I was like, humana.
I was like 96.
So it's
9d6. 9 teacups, you know?
Where was that attack
This
hiding? There's a bit of a
almost turned into, like,
pause
shirt
there.
off, like, oh, moment, but
Come on, 6s. All right.
Oh,
Oh, that's a
yes.
good roll.
I
So
see a
far,
lot
so
of,
good.
there's some good 6s there, right?
Yeah.
that's pretty high.
So that's
Let's see,
numbers.
he's going for the one tap here?
yeah, basically. So it's-
Half damage is still
I-
gonna be-
Give me a moment. I got to think about the math for a moment because I'm not even done yet. That's the worst part. So it's 12. That's 17.
21.
What? No. 17. Yeah, 21. 22, 23. 24. So 24. Hold that number.
24, I got it.
4, 5, 6.
It was 4.
I got 3 more to roll.
Oh shit. Yeah.
Come on, 6s. Oh, there's a
Oh,
6.
Yeah.
So what are we at?
24.
30 with
So
that.
30.
33.
33, 31, 32, and then 33. So it's going to take. Oh, it's half of that.
Half
Bloody
of
hell.
33.
So what is that?
No. The 3 is
I-
the 33 plus 2,
Right.
35.
35.
Add 1. 36.
36.
36. 18.
Right. So he takes. Yeah, 18.
18 points. But
Yeah.
all the other skeletons,
bad.
of course, take full
Yeah.
brunt force.
And if he's flammable because he thinks he's undead, well, then he's on fire.
He's probably on fire. He's made of flesh like other people.
Right.
Crackling.
Flesh is
His
yeah.
clothing
His
is on
clothes.
fire.
The lightning bolt crackles through, and it seems like he's able to just nimbly sort of duck away from it, but it does sort of scathe the side of him as you see the side of his cloak sort of just ember away into
would you like to say
smolders.
something before this comes off?
What?
Well, all
Okay.
I'm gonna say is
cool to say.
The other two skeletons you can take off the board, of course. There, so
Which
there's now there's a
ones?
direct route to
One's
them.
right
Direct
in
line of
line.
sight,
Oh
yeah.
wow.
Now there's a
Yeah.
direct line to
Nice.
them if you want to run.
And they're flaming too.
Yes, the flaming
They're
corpses
ash.
are on the ground.
Flaming
The corpses of corpses.
Well,
That is your
I'd like
bonus
to
action.
say-
That is your action. Any movement?
That's my bonus. That's my action. I've already moved. Although I can finish
You can move
movement
more.
by moving out of his way. I'll move.
Thank
Stepping on his wife's grave. Wow.
How you like that? I trample on it.
well, at least you didn't,
No, that's not his wife's grave. It's okay.
No,
It's
all right.
I'm like,
So then, Heiko, your turn.
okay, well, I will now take the moment to say, I do not feel bad about punching him. I'm just letting you guys know.
Well, I'm not there, so I can't say.
I'm just letting you all know. I told you so.
No, Digo said so.
Yes. Well. where is
Keep
he?
not feeling bad.
Yes. All right. Now moving forward. By the way, DM question.
Yeah. Answer.
Was that fearing Mabobber? Was that something? Is that a normal thing that he does? Is that an aura, or is that? Okay, that's for me to figure out. Understood.
Run right back into it and find out.
Understood. Well,
You could roll an Arcana check to see if you know the spell, but then it's just kind of.
Only you were a battle master.
I doubt even if like a really high roll, you'd be able to know as a monk what Arcana
because
he's
I
using
mean,
and
unless
stuff,
you
yeah.
do spells normally, then it's like, eh.
Yeah.
It'd be a very tough roll, but I would just say go and run in and find out.
Yeah.
Yes, please run in.
F around and find out.
Exactly.
All right.
Can you even make it to him, Mr.
I
Speed?
can't.
I can.
Mr. Speed.
You can.
Let's see. Let's see if I can.
I think you can.
No.
One space away, huh?
No. Actually, what? That's
60 is what
that
you
was
have.
that was 10, right? No. Yeah, I can.
So that's right up to him.
Yeah.
Yeah, you go ahead and move if that's where you want to go.
Yeah, you can definitely.
All right. What
Okay.
happens?
Nothing. You're you run up like but checking your body, like looking down. Yeah, I made it.
I'm still alive.
Right.
Right in front of you, you see him awaiting your fist. He knows your moves, Sonia.
Yes.
Surprise him. Pinch him.
I knew you weren't a good man. Well, it's time to face it. That is a 19.
19 to hit. That hits.
You should have played a bard.
You should have played a bard.
Vicious mockery.
Vicious mockery.
It's just mockery, right? Like, you're a bad person.
You're a bad man.
Bad man.
He's like,
You're
Okay.
a doo-doo.
roll for damage on that one.
Going in his head. Doo-doo head.
My friend actually
Right,
told his
okay.
little girl to say that to our coworker, bro. It's so fucked up. I'm like, man.
All right.
Doo-doo head.
No,
So that's going to go ahead and do it.
He's like, what did I say, Emma? She's like,
And I still have fire flaming in my fist, and I'm hitting.
Make it
him
fire
for
damage?
6 Yeah, so I'm
Okay.
hitting him for so I'm hitting him for 6 fire damage
Uh-huh.
currently. Yeah, that's 6 fire damage.
6 fire damage. Got it. Okay, cool. That is your attack, correct?
Yeah,
fire
and
damage.
I'm continuing my attack. That is a nat 20.
nice.
Oh!
Sorry.
I'm waiting.
Yeah, so
He
that
rolled a 1.
is. How do we do that? That's a 7.
You doubled the damage dice
All
Yeah.
dice rolled
and not the
twice.
modifier,
Yeah, you double the. Wait, double the damage dice,
but not the modifier. So
Okay,
anything added on top of the damage dice will not be doubled.
Okay.
So you roll the damage dice twice, basically.
Okay, that's fine. So that's 11
Okay.
damage. So I'm just pummeling him at this point. I'm just pummeling him. I am going to burn a key,
Uh-huh.
and that will be I want to burn a key to stun him first of all.
Stunning strike.
Yeah,
Okay.
this last one was a stunning strike. And
That's
how
a
does it-
save.
The stunning strike does have a save. So, and I believe the save is. So you burn a key. It's a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. He is not stunned.
Oh,
Not stunned.
okay. That is fine. That's fine. Well, that's okay because I'm just gonna burn my flurry of blows. There's another key
Okay.
for you, and to make up for that, that one did not hit.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say for make up for the miss, like or whatever that he was gonna crit me again. I was like,
No.
okay, that one doesn't hit. Gotcha.
one-
That would've
would've
been nice.
Yeah.
Yes, that would have been nice, but no, that was
Instant
not.
karma swings.
Yes, okay, but that's okay because that's another 19.
Nice. That
Still
hits.
pretty good.
So,
So
I will
roll
hit
damage on
him
that one again.
there, and
With the unarmed strike.
It's gonna hit
Doing
you so
fire
bad,
damage?
You're gonna wish you didn't get hit so bad.
Oh my god, I haven't heard that in so long.
that will be
Roy. Oh, the master.
a 4 plus a 5. Actually, can I turn this one? Can I now use my? I've not got to use this one.
Oh.
The palm strike.
Wait, it's like a Buddha
Yeah.
palm attack? I
Yeah.
was just thinking
It's
about
once
that.
once per long rest. You had a long
Once
rest.
per
You can
long
use it again.
rest.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
Sure.
because this is my last hit, so I might as well do it.
Buddha palm.
So, so on top of the damage, which is what that's.
Describe what everyone sees as you
Yes.
strike them.
Monks, ladies and
So my
gentlemen.
last hit, I basically siphon up all my chi into my fist, and I hit him as hard as I can in the chest. And what I did is called a flaming palm strike, and this is activated by my
Nice.
tattoo.
Basically, it's
He
like
is the Iron Fist.
Yes,
he gets like
I
a
am
once
the
per
Iron
day
Fist.
boom attack, basically.
I get a
with the
once a
tattoo.
day boom attack.
Nice.
Yes, and what
Battle.
that did.
So you concentrate
is-
your chi into your palm, and the tattoos sort of erupt in flames of like arcs around you, just with all of it centered into that first strike there. Roll all the damage,
So that's
and it's a con save, right, for burning.
yes. So for it to continue to burn. That's
Gotcha.
Exactly.
So you'll take the burn
that's-
on the first turn, and then I roll for saving at the end.
Yeah, so that's gonna be 12. So that'll be 12 damage.
Wow, nice. 12 more fire damage.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Smacking him.
So that was all your actions, all your movement. So
So
that is the end of your
that was
turn.
all my movements, and then since that flurry hit,
Yep.
that causes a reaction,
Nice.
and the reaction on top of that will basically be to knock him prone. On that.
Oh, you're going to yeah. So it's a dex save for that one, right? I think for dex
That
save.
one is a dex save.
What is the save on that one?
You can use a dex instead of.
Do we have the number? I think I asked you last time. I was
It
using
must
14.
Succeed on a
15.
dexterity save, throw, or be knocked prone.
I don't know what your
Yes, but
save
what
is
is
though.
the number?
It does not actually list the number.
I'm just gonna guess it's like a 15 or 16. In which case, both of those still would be a success though. So I'm not knocked prone.
Okay.
But good try.
He's
I
really
tried, guys.
good at these saves.
He is very good at these saves.
yeah, this
he has
guy
he
is
has high
really-
numbers. He has high
Really
numbers.
good.
He's good.
Well, if you don't know, you get a +2 to certain things if you have the Book of Vile Darkness attuned.
Well, I hope you at least felt that one.
He looks at his burnt robes and everything, and he sort of sheds off the burning layers, and he says, "It hurt more than the first one. I'll give you that."
Dun, dun, dun.
Zacchiel, your turn.
By
All
the way,
right.
since I do have one,
That's a good
I will
point.
take one step.
Okay,
May I do that?
you can do that. If you have 1 point of movement left,
Yes.
absolutely at the end of your turn. Yeah.
I do have 1 point of movement, unless this guy is trying to do some.
No, Zacchiel, is your turn
Anything
now.
you're doing, you are not in the way from my stuff.
Okay, good.
Okay.
Do you have enough room to close the gap?
Oh, I can't close.
No.
No. No. You moved far enough away that I cannot hit you.
I'm so sorry.
Unless you like fling your sword out of.
No, I'm not going to do that.
It should have been 30 feet from where he was, right? But you were a couple feet away from him, so yeah.
Yeah.
You're right. You would be able to close
Oh,
the
it's
gap
high
up
enough
the
level
extra.
I could send you.
Okay, so 10, 20, 30.
Yeah. 15, 30. So you
That's
get.
as far as I can go.
Okay.
Still closer.
But I am going to turn the unholy.
Oh, okay, okay.
So everything undead or a fiend within 30 feet of me must have a wisdom
save.
saving throw, DC 14, or they have to run.
Oh, what?
I don't know Skeleton's wisdom, but I rolled a 17, so it's probably a save.
Well, I don't know why we bother with the saving throws. He has saved everything.
What is that?
I'm sorry. I'm rolling well. I'm rolling really well. I've rolled mostly 15 pluses this whole fight.
Oh my
Not
god!
really.
Oh, that's why.
Wow.
The one.
I wish I had like a dead dice cam, just for the audience to know that like these are like legit rolls. That was a 15 right there. Just rolled again.
Oh man.
This.
Roll each individually. Oh, why? They're so. I'm rolling as an army.
Right?
I'm rolling as an army. Okay. You're right.
Wow,
You're right.
the-
So 2 of them failed, 2 of them succeeded then.
Okay.
Because there's that many in front of you, right? Yeah. There's 1, 2, 3, 4.
Um,
Or is that one also?
Within 30 feet?
Yeah, within 30.
It's
feet
like
of me.
all of these guys.
There's like
5.
There's 5 of them, so I need to roll one more.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So
Oh,
30 feet
wow.
around me.
Oh, so
It's-
that's 1,
Oh.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
You need
8.
to borrow some dice.
So that was a 20.
12. That's
That
12
was
of them.
That was a 20. That was a 17. That was a 20.
Oh my god.
That was a 19.
12. You have the 12. Yeah.
So I think 2 of them out of all of them.
Get the star.
Did I? Just for good measure, the last one was also a 15. So 2 of them will run in terror. I'm sorry. I'm switching out dice. This dice is going over here, dice jail. This dice is coming out. So hopefully that weighted
The
dice.
whole point of the paladin.
Muted.
Just no. Okay.
That's
fair.
Are running in terror. What do we do?
Choose whichever 2 you like. I didn't roll in a certain order. Choose.
like to
How
run
about
in
the
terror.
2 that are
Closest, probably?
to
Yeah,
like,
that makes the
where
most
I
sense.
am.
Choose
So-
those 2 and they run out of fear from you. Yes.
This one runs.
Boom. Yep. They're full movement speed,
This-
probably. I'm assuming,
This
right?
one runs. I don't know
Yeah.
what their movement is.
30, basically.
30. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So
Oh yeah.
So they're
I've
off.
got
They're
to
almost
ask
off the
you a
field.
question. What color hair does our 𝐒𝐻𝐬𝐨𝐬𝐿 have?
I believe
color
it's
hair does he
brown
have?
in the
Oh.
picture.
Brown. Okay. Yeah. That's a somewhat accurate picture of him. Yeah.
was
I was
almost-
kinda-
It is
yeah,
accurate.
yeah.
Okay.
He was almost a Dudley Do-Right.
Oh,
Oh,
I'll
jeez.
save you,
Well,
Neleus.
I'm-
I'll save you.
At least your sword is bright and shiny still.
It is. It's still bright and shiny. That didn't break the concentration.
Anything else on your turn? No?
Anything attacks me? No, actually, no. I can't do anything. I can't do
you
anything.
can't hold an axe.
No, that was an action.
Can you heal? You got a healing word?
No,
Oh, that's sad face.
no, I don't have that.
That's sad.
I'm sorry.
It's all right.
It comes back to Corwin. He looks up at you and he says, "Let's see how my punches work for you." As he looks at you, you just feel like a sense of dread in the pit of your stomach. Make a Constitution saving throw for me as you feel this sort of like
just
icy
remember, his
chill
charisma-
cloak around
No,
you.
never
He's been rolling pretty well.
His Constitution is blighted, but not his Constitution. Yeah, you have I have Hex on my con.
So I am going for that was a 17.
Are you within 10 feet of me?
17 is not a save.
Okay.
Oh, are you within 10 feet? Because you get
You get a
one
plus
d4.
3.
A plus 3 is what it is. Okay.
Okay. So.
So you have a 17 plus 3?
20.
So yes.
Dirty
so
20?
That's a dirty. Yeah, that's a dirty 20.
Does not save.
Bro,
He's a chunky bro.
Dude, this guy's crazy. Okay. Okay.
this guy.
This guy right here.
This guy.
You take
My guy.
Jeez.
you take 42 points of necrotic damage as you feel the icy cold chill of death surround you as like a cloak, and it just sort of constricts your body and just enters the very essence of your being. Are you still up?
I
Oh my
am.
God.
Yeah, I think I would be unconscious.
So you feel all that icy cold chill, and your eyes roll back to the back of your head, and you see nothing but black as you just fall to the ground. You're not dead. You're
Not dead.
unconscious.
I'm unconscious. I have been
All right.
knocked.
Still doesn't affect my plan though. But
The skeletons are going to the ones that are not afraid are going
rough.
to
That
rush the
is
ones around them.
Rough.
These two are going to.
Am
make
I the
attacks
only
on you.
one with the
Yep.
with the
They
stim
do
packs?
know where you're at now. These ones are going to follow. That's about not quite.
I
able to
got
reach
you.
I'm assuming. Can we move this last skeleton close enough? As they're chasing him into the woods, basically. These skeletons all around Neleus are going to surround Neleus, and the ones closest to.
I feel like
they're
they
just going to
should.
go whatever's closest, basically.
I feel like they should still have to make those
Wisdom
saves.
They do every time for the hitting you, only you. Yeah. That's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4 attacking you, and then 1. I think only 5, 10, 15. Yeah, they can all reach you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 attacking 𝐒𝐻𝐬𝐨. So I'm going to just do it as a mass army once again. Rolling the first attack against Neleus. That's going to be -6, correct? And your AC is what now? You did cast Mage Armor?
I do have it on. It's 17.
Okay, then with Mage Armor, that is not a success. Without it, you would have got hit for sure. And there's going to be 5 attacking you.
Okay.
So the miss. It was a miss on Neleus, so that's a complete miss. You are being surrounded by the skeletons. If you want to push those in, if you don't mind, just so we know where they're at.
for me or Neleus?
Just 4 are next to Neleus, 5 are next to 𝐒𝐻𝐬𝐨. They all kind of swarmed and rushed him, basically.
Jeez.
So
You take 18 points of slashing damage, 𝐒𝐻𝐬𝐨, as they rush you.
what
Oh.
armor class did they hit?
They hit 23. Yours not 23, right?
bro.
I think
Come
I have yours
on
written down.
now.
Was yours a 22?
No, it's a 21.
It's a 21.
But still, really?
Oh, what?
I'm sorry. I rolled a 19 against you. I rolled a 5 against him.
All of the fuck.
This
I switched dices.
seems very one-sided.
He's just on a roll
Okay.
right now, man. He's just on
How
a
much was it
he's just
again?
on a roll.
It was a 23 to hit, and you take 19 points of slashing.
19 points of slash.
From 5 of them, yes, as they are clawing into
Oh my
you.
god.
I took 40 quadrillion.
Neleus
points.
took 0. There's that. We have mini celebrations here. Telka, your turn.
Okay. I'm going
wrap my head around
to
this.
move towards him.
All that plate armor. It's because you have a half a shield. Your mini's broken.
That's
You
your
needed the
fault.
full shield. I broke your shield.
You broke my shield.
So you would take. Oh yeah, sorry. I didn't attack your character.
No, you didn't.
Let me attack your character real quick.
Okay.
That's a miss on yours, anyways. And then as opportunity attacks, if you want to run away, they get attacks on you. So they attack you again as you run past. That one misses. Second one is going to hit.
All right, how much does it hit me for?
4 points of slashing damage.
That's not bad. That's
No.
not bad.
I totally didn't see you because you're being blocked by my
Sorry.
DM cam. No, you're good. You're good.
15.
Oh, if I only had one more.
You don't have to go. You can make diagonal, bro.
No, I know. I'm trying to see.
You can make it to the guy if you
Yeah,
wanted
no,
to.
no. I just want to make it makes enough.
Okay. Yeah, you're shooting with the
Yeah, you don't
crossbow,
want to
so
get too
Yeah,
close.
I don't want to get too close.
No, I get that.
And now I'm gonna shoot his ass.
He's a stanky boy. Getting too close makes the bad.
Yep. All right.
Mr. Safe Man in the Woods, watching everyone else take skelly damage. What is that?
Thank you, God.
That's a nat 20.
That's a
Not
nat
20, bro. I was like, bro, I'm gonna unload some poison bolts on this motherfucker.
Would you like this?
Unless,
Too excited.
wait, hold on. Is there a save?
On poison
Yes.
damage. But that's on basic poison.
Just
Your damage is still there.
Okay.
You crit them. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Cool. No, there's still.
You-
oh yeah, okay.
It's just the basic poison you're using, right?
Yeah, yeah,
So
basically.
I think it's just a 1d4 Constitution. Yeah, con saving throw.
Yeah.
Let me just make sure.
And at
I
dis-
succeeded, but I think it's still half. No.
you know
17 plus his con. It's a small save on a simple poison. It's a 10.
Yeah.
So it's really small save.
Yeah, it's a DC 10.
Okay.
It's not huge.
No.
Oh, a DC 10.
Yeah.
I was gonna say with,
So he takes no
with
damage from the poison,
disadvantage.
unfortunately.
Damn.
I know.
But I still get the bolt damage. So let me.
Was that with disadvantage?
Oh, with disadvantage.
Right.
Yeah, that hits then. Yeah.
Oh.
I forgot he had disadvantage on from
I
Hex.
didn't forget.
Thank
Okay,
you for
so-
stating that because yes, now he takes 1d4 poison damage.
Yay!
And is he? Let me see. I don't think he is poisoned by that though, is he? Just take damage only. Yeah, he's not being
Okay.
poisoned.
Oh, he's
though.
not.
Okay.
He's not poisoned. He just takes extra.
Poison damage. Yeah. So, but since you crit, well, actually it's a save, so you don't get that on the crit. Never mind. Just roll your sneak attack with a crit and your
Alright.
damage with a crit.
All right.
So
cool
double
beans.
all
So
that. 3d6. How many you have? 46.
46.
46.
So you have
that's-
8d6 plus 2d6. So you have 10d6 damage.
Do you need some D6?
Yes, I do.
I have 10d6
Alright.
here if you want. But yeah, it's just-
Yeah, I got
everyone
some,
hand
all
out
the
dice.
D6.
I got some
wanna
D6s.
I have like 30 in there. So
Okay, there you go.
Yeah. How many is it?
you get to roll 10 d6s.
Okay.
Dope.
Let's
right.
see how much this does here. Mr. Rogue waiting for his moment.
This is it. This is the moment.
This is the moment
10.
we've all been waiting for.
Because I'm like, there's no way. I was waiting for
I
this
know, I put
attack.
all
bro.
of
my-
waiting
my
for
thing,
this
I'm like,
attack.
I was waiting to like quote Mushu or something like, how could you miss? He was 3 feet in front of you.
You had one job, man.
Yeah.
Okay.
Whoa. That's a lot of dice.
Wow.
Okay.
Count 'em.
So 6, 11, 12, 13, 14,
math.
15,
Ah, math rocks.
16, 17, 18, 19.
I love that I
20, 21,
went through,
Brought to you
went through my
by
entire life without
Plus-
using math, and I use it only for D&D. I love it.
26.
26 points.
Charismas,
26.
dice goblins.
That's nice.
That's nice.
26 damage. Plus the poison damage, you roll 1d4.
Oh.
Don't forget about the
On top
1d4
of that,
poison damage.
A 1, 2,
yes.
4.
You paid a lot for that poison.
He-
Wait, he doesn't stay poisoned by that?
He doesn't stay
Oh,
poisoned.
one.
A 1. Okay.
Wow.
But
27.
you know, it's still something.
That's all right.
Still something.
You know what? Just hold on to those in
Please.
case.
It's the small wins, man. Okay.
Telka.
Yeah.
You might need them.
I might need it because, dude, I
Yeah.
yeah.
Telka.
26 and then 1, so 27.
Wait. This is good news.
Describe
What I did?
Describe how you finish off Corwin.
Dude, if you waited that whole long and it's just like,
That's like a.
It was your
I shoot
moment.
the crossbow. And I was like, eat dicks. And I shoot, and it goes through his throat, right here, and then you see the tip of the bolt just like hanging out. He's like choking on his blood.
Well, it wasn't a dick, but
but he did.
Eat a joke.
choke on it.
Thank you.
So as Corwin is getting ready to summon up his skeletons once again, he's chanting in this undercommon, and he's chanting the spell. And he's getting ready to summon this undead, these skeletons once again. And middle of the sentence, you see an arrow just, and then you see the point sort of dripping poison and blood from the tip, and just gurgles up a froth of like green and red, and he just looks around, his eyes turn wide, and he looks. His last vision goes straight past you towards his wife's grave as he just falls to the ground, face first. All the skeletons clatter into nothing but dust in front of you.
I check my sleeve.
You look at the black spots on your skin, and they begin to sort of fade and recede.
That means he was the source.
Zachiel runs up to Heiko. Lay on hands. I'm going to drop 20 points.
You are healed for 20 damage, and you come back to, you feel the icy cold sort of grip of death sort of release you, and you sort of gasp alive, and you feel the warmth sort of return.
Did we get him?
Yes.
We got him.
You look over to the side, and you see the dead body just sort of pulling out into blood into the graveyard.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
God.
Thank you for answering my call.
Well, it was a clarion call I could not ignore.
I appreciate it. I look at everyone. I made it into the storeroom. There's something we need to see.
There's more? Hold on now. Is that the bartender?
Yes.
Yeah.
What's going on?
I go over to him, scratching my stomach, my lower abdomen, and I reach in and I quietly or quickly pocket. I reach for the sheet.
You found the lost codec of the paper that you also have on your body. You can almost line up the lines of the ripped piece of paper. You have the ripped page. And it's almost like a lost part of your page, and you have the rest of it basically tattooed on your skin from before.
You guys have not seen this, by the way, so don't.
No,
I mean,
no, they don't know
right,
that.
you see me you see me like move over, and maybe, or you're either dealing with something over there. Maybe you didn't see me do it. I don't know.
I think I might have seen it because the angle I'm
What's your
at.
passive?
Passive
Perception.
perception. Let's see.
As you pick it up, you feel the same pull you found that one day when you saw the wand at the market. You feel that similar pull towards this paper, and you feel like maybe there's some darkness there that's sort of pulling at you from these objects. Something here is still connected to the Dark One, still connected to you, to your soul. It's like this web sort of attached to everything that you can't quite pull far enough away from.
Neleus.
Everyone all right?
Yes. Did you find anything? Did he tell you anything?
Passive is 14.
I doubt you. Would he have seen it?
Passive perception?
Yeah.
Would he have seen me pick up that paper?
No, probably celebrating and everything. I feel like no, probably not.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Did you
I mean,
see that
the only
shot?
thing is, like, before he did
It's such a
that,
tiny
I
piece of
was-
paper, and it's just not
I was
important.
literally about to walk up to him. So,
Well, you're getting above the ground as this is happening.
yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
so-
going to give him that.
I
That's fine.
pocket that sheet, but I still kind of rifle.
Yeah.
Is everyone, that
Right,
sort
Yeah.
of thing?
Yeah, if no one's like actively looking for it, I'm not going to make you roll. If people are actually like watching him, then I would say roll for sleight of hand. But I feel like what's going on right now, people aren't really watching him search the body and stuff. They're kind of
No,
you're interacting with him. You're like celebrating the victory and everything, and you're pretty far away still. in the
Is there
trees.
anything else on him? Maybe like a vial poison or something that maybe have led to what he's been doing?
There are various scrolls on him. You don't know what these scrolls are yet, but you know that they are written. They're written in Undercommon.
Oh.
Okay.
many
They
scrolls?
seem to be vile spells of probably not very nice things.
I mean, I can take a look at them since.
There's two
You know,
scrolls.
Yeah.
Spell
Two scrolls. Yeah.
2 spell scrolls. Okay.
You might be able to read the language enough to understand what they are necessarily, but you're not a spellcaster, so like it's you probably be able to understand the language and maybe you can have them decipher with other people as well.
Okay,
but-
gotcha.
Neleus,
Yes.
did he say anything? Did you find anything?
Well, back there, that's his wife's grave. He's definitely had something to do with the town's problems. The curse that's been taken over, the plague, if you will.
He was the one.
It was, yes,
Well, it was something he was protecting. We must all come
yeah.
to the storeroom.
The bartender.
Yeah, I know. It's very hard to believe. I know.
He was
But-
more than just a bartender.
I'm getting that. but-
Well, that's the reason why
the
I called
bartender.
you.
Yes.
There's something more here.
All right. Well,
He's been dabbling in what appears to be dark magic of some sort.
Well, Neleus,
And as you can see, and I hold up the 2 scrolls, and I first off I show them to you if maybe you can read them.
Oh.
You notice that they're scrolls of like abilities that would like cast like poison and like blight and stuff like that. One of them is a scroll of blight, and the other one is cloud kill.
Oh, so they just seem like really, really dangerous spells that cause blight, disease, all that good stuff.
Well, I don't exactly read Undercommon.
But I can. I mean, I can only tell you what I read, but I'm not able to decipher it as you would. So yes, I'm not a spellcaster.
Well, maybe we can work together to try to translate said spells.
Of course, definitely.
All right.
We may need them in the future.
We might.
Well, if you're a wizard, you could basically learn spells from scrolls and everything, and use gold and such to do so. But if if they just want to use them, anyone who reads the spells can pretty much use them.
But he knows
don't have to be
but
a
he's able
spellcaster
to
to
identify what they are, right? They say what they are.
Yeah, he knows that he essentially names off what you are: cloud
Okay,
kill and blight.
so what are they one more time? What was it?
As one scroll of blight and one of cloud kill.
Cloud kill was cloud kill.
Yeah,
oh,
Light.
you don't
Good-
know.
good spell.
Oh,
Light
it is
and
deadly.
it's a very powerful spell.
Hey man, that's two more in the inventory. Excelsior!
Great.
Well, we can't leave his body just lay here, right?
I mean, we can, because he was a dick, but, you know what? It may not seem right, so perhaps we should bury him. Or burn his body, just to make sure.
Oh, I've got a better idea. You mind giving me a hand? He's a bit heavy.
All right.
I go start dragging.
Gentlemen, here. You just one hand is.
Oh, well, that's,
Or you could
that's
do that.
so much better. Would you mind placing that over there at that particular grave? Right
Right
there.
here? Like,
The one with Lilia on it. Or
Wait,
Lilia,
wait,
sorry.
where is
Lilia.
it?
Oh,
Lilia.
Where's
yeah.
the
It's
grave?
you're
again?
you're saying it's pronunciation is fine.
right, so
Lilia, Lilia, you know,
And
Say
potato.
different.
he's going to mic drop him.
Nice.
A mic.
Nice.
He clutters and sort of falls like cluttered on top
Like a
of it.
Bethesda character.
Yes. So Lilia is his departed wife, and what caused him to go down this path. Her loss.
How did she die?
I don't know. Oh, wait a minute. Wait. No, you know what? I was told something.
Oh.
Something to do with the order, of course.
Now that you search for it, you recognize the name Lilia as one of the Fallen Feathers. And you know that she was a young woman long time ago who joined as a
The
recruit.
Resistance.
And as the Resistance, of course, during early times of the Resistance. And she was taken in and never seen again.
It was the early times. She was one of the recruits. She fell.
I see.
Shame. Anyway, well, we've got a town that we've rescued, yes?
Yes, but
All
there's-
those people in that locked up, abandoned inn.
Yes. But before we deal with that, there's more.
Yes. Something we must see, you said?
Yes.
What?
I was hoping we'd find our cipher. I haven't found it yet, but I believe what we're looking for might be down in that storeroom. But there's more.
What do you mean?
He's here.
Is he?
You mean him? Him?
I look at Neleus as I'm saying this.
Are you talking about...
Yes.
All right, somebody just say the name.
Who do you think he's talking about? Who do you think you're talking about? What page are we on
Are you
here?
talking about
I'm not picking up what you're putting down.
Huh?
You're talking about Vol'Antia?
Well, we can't say the name, right?
No, you can say they just did.
He's like, I don't know.
You're not supposed to, but it doesn't really seem to affect.
Yes.
Well, it's not like, he who should not be named.
Yeah. No.
Voldemort.
No, it's you were told not to say it because you didn't want to spread the
Right.
word of him, but it's just amongst you. You all know.
Right, right.
So-
We're 1,000 years in the past.
Yes. I thought that we were before
is
the
this?
gods, but it seems not.
I'm sorry. Who is this him?
Yes. Perhaps elaborate
Yes.
for those who weren't there.
Yes.
From where we came from, and what we dealt with. We were the champions, sent here to fix the world. Well, to fix the world that we were ripped apart from. But it turns out we were his champions, and it broke the world apart.
Yes, his.
You're still not explaining who the him. I don't.
Yes, you've lost us.
Yes.
So,
Yes.
A very evil, dark entity that we do not want to release upon this world. This is the beginning of it all.
your world. Oh, not yours. I'm sorry. You're from another plane. This world, as it were.
It's mine now. I live here. It's where I keep my stuff.
That's where I keep.
I have a cart and a donkey. I think it's mine now.
It might be the weakness, but 𝐒𝐻𝐽, you got kind of funny since.
I'm sure I don't know what you mean.
You don't have my flask by chance, do you?
Yes. May I have a word with you?
Of course.
Then we'll just just 2 steps back. So
What
they can
about
still hear,
him?
but-
Who is him?
Who is him? Perhaps
Roll
you can say
a roll a
name.
active perception check for me,
Yeah, I
real
don't
quick here.
mind that they're listening. I'm just stepping aside. So
With Neleus, though, right?
yes, yes, I'm stepping far enough.
What?
Yes. They can still hear.
Do you
but
want me to
I'm
roll
step-
something?
No, roll a perception check first, and then I'll see. Roll real quick for me.
Perception.
Yeah.
This is a crazy die.
Come on, fail.
They printed it like that.
Oh,
Uber fail. They're called cage
Perception
dice.
will be 15.
15. Okay. Roll a Constitution check for me, real quick here.
I'm sorry?
Constitution check for me.
Oh, God.
Okay.
Your best stat next to intellect.
No, next charisma.
Actually, no. Constitution is your best stat, but not next to AI.
I like the little jiggle because it's like. That's dope.
You want this dice? It works really well.
Isn't that one?
Now,
For
one.
you.
It
Oh,
works well
yeah, it works
for
well for
you.
me. It is mine, my precious. Yeah.
I rolled the wrong die. It was the black die.
So you notice the burning sensation at your waist has never gone
was that
away
his or
since
yours?
the encounter.
Is it getting worse? this point?
It seems to be subsiding a little bit as you look down and you
Since I
reach for
picked
it.
up
Yeah, since you picked it up,
This.
you noticed it. You noticed it again once you picked it up. It's at this point it seems like it's sort of subsiding a little bit, but as your hand reaches toward it almost instinctively, you look down and there's blood on your hand, sort of seeping into your coat, and you do notice the blood coming from beneath his shirt.
Ooh.
I must have sustained a little more damage than I thought, you know.
I take the flask out.
Does anyone have any healing touch?
I could definitely use it.
Well,
I can help. Come here.
Happy to. One moment, friend. I come over to you.
I will need to contact your skin. Do I have your consent? Why is everyone laughing? I don't understand.
Oh, absolutely.
It was a consensual healing.
Oh, God. It hurts.
Well, you can't just go running around willy-nilly touching people.
Of course, of course. Of course. Of course. Illusion magic. He starts he just you see snot, green snot coming down his nose. And he just looks
Green?
Why help me?
Right. And he will like touch you on the forehead, well away from anything coming out of your nose. And he will give you 10 points.
10 points of healing. Nice.
At least hey, 10 healing
You
points.
heal for 10
That's
points
something.
of healing. Of course, yes.
28. Great. Okay.
All right.
So
Are you? Did you say anything about the?
Yeah, I tell him, Neleus, please come with me.
Right. We'll continue this conversation
walk
in just a
about
moment.
about 20 feet away.
But who's him?
I think they're just afraid to say the guy's
Well, I don't know
name.
if you'll
Well, that's
give me
ridiculous.
This,
What are you trying to do?
well, now
Like,
that
what's
I've
it gonna
seen
do?
the-
Bring
now
him
that
into
I've seen the
existence?
blood-
Yeah.
First, I was gonna do
Push
is grab the flask, but now that I've seen
Certainly
the blood,
not.
Certainly not.
he has a button shirt, right? I'm gonna
Some
I'm gonna
like a
rip it up.
button shirt. I don't know what your shirt is, but yeah, white sort of undershirt and that kind of
It's
thing.
more of more
Layers.
of ties. You know, it's very fancy elven attire.
Gotcha.
Really?
So the first couple layers have been started to bleed through, which is noticeable at this point.
Fantastic.
You're like,
fantastic.
I'm going to I'm gonna force his shirt up. I'm gonna look.
You're gonna force the shirt up.
Whoa!
whoa!
Consent. I asked.
It's like, hey,
Just give me,
I don't know you like that.
I'm not around them, so it's fine. They don't see, but I want to see it.
You can reach out to attempt to grab his
Yes, I'm
shirt.
gonna
Are
attempt
you allowing him to?
I'm not going to fight it.
You're not gonna.
Oh my god!
Okay.
This got
You are
weird.
able to reach and grab the shirt, and as you look underneath, you see script written onto his flesh, and you see the flesh is almost peeling away from his skin, like it's starting to almost like flake off, and you see an open wound underneath this layer of flesh.
In writing?
It looks like something has been like almost like it's like carved into his flesh.
Like a Freddy Krueger.
I look at him.
Nice.
Yes, an old wound that is healed maybe, but the skin around it seems to be peeling away.
What have you done?
I've done nothing. Nothing at all, actually. It's
Neleus.
old wounds, you know.
I was about to say roll deception since it's an active question. I was thinking the same exact thing. I was waiting for it. Roll deception. You can roll insight if you like. Roll insight for me, just as you're listening.
19.
19. Okay.
Ooh, I think he's gonna take that one.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a 12.
So you believe him. You
Yeah.
believe him, but at the same time
I'm skeptical.
You're skeptical. Like you, it's not that you know. What exactly did you say?
I said old wounds, you know.
Yeah.
Magic tends to leave marks when you play with it.
Yes, well.
You don't find a need to pry for the questions, even though you feel like there's something there. But
Yeah.
yeah, you're
Look,
not prying.
I think, despite the fact that we've made back 1,000 years, I think Vol'Antia is aware of our existence here.
There's more. And this is my concern.
What?
Neleus, we have not always seen eye to eye. And at this point, this concerns your life. He wants you.
Not again.
Neleus,
What?
what did he tell you? The barkeep. What did he tell you? Did you do anything?
I haven't done anything. But you're right. There is...
We can't go back into this again. I
Look,
can't.
I know what we've sacrificed. I've been there, I've done it, I know. What I'm saying is, I don't know necessarily how deep this goes, all right? Look, maybe we should... Look, let's bring the party in on this, all right?
Do you feel it? Do you feel the pool? Do you feel anything?
If I'm being honest... Yes. I do. All right?
How long?
Since we got here.
He's here. He's here. I don't know what to do.
Well, we can't handle it alone. All right? Let's bring it... I think it's time we include the rest of the party. And that they need to know.
Everything on the table?
Yes, everything on the table.
Yes. All right.
For now. Let me handle it, yes?
I take the flask out. You left this.
I didn't know if I was going to see it again or not.
Yes.
Thank you.
I give it to him.
Right. I take a swig. Fuck I do, yeah?
This one time. I take a swig as well.
We come back to the party.
Can I go back to us
Yeah.
while this is all
Oh,
happening?
yes. Sorry. I didn't mean to cut
Absolutely.
you off. Absolutely.
No. So what was happening during all this conversation, this other part here? Yeah.
So, do you think they're discussing who he is and trying to come up with a name so they can tell us? Or are they... No, wait, they're drinking. It looks like they're drinking.
I'm sure they had something quite important to say. However, they are quite odd at times, so I don't quite know.
Is that what the clothing business was?
Oh no, I that's something completely different. I have no idea what that is. But
Dear me.
just another day in this group.
Welcome to the party.
Welcome to the party.
Thanks for including me, I think.
Yes.
You see them. They rejoin the group, and just as Neleus tucks his shirt back in, walking back to the group here.
Neleus, are you okay?
Well, it was good for me. Was it good for you?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh,
No, listen. So you asked a question, and I'm...
many.
Yes. Well, let's start with the most important thing. The one thing we do know about this world is that it was originally a prison.
A prism like
A prison.
Like
a prison.
prison.
Oh, a prison.
Sorry, a prison.
Okay.
This place was
Right.
originally designed as a prison for a god. 2, to be exact.
Two gods.
So wait, they've been sleeping here?
I wouldn't exactly... Well, more like dormant. I wouldn't call it sleeping, per se.
Dormant gods.
Yes.
Is one of them he?
They both are... Yes.
Oh.
He, she.
Well,
Yeah.
you had said him.
Yes, I mean you did say he.
I'm trying to keep the pronouns right.
But to bring it back full circle, look, I'm hesitant. I was hesitant to say anything before, but given our proximity to all of this, we might as well come clean. We're from a different timeline.
What now?
Time? You are traveling through time?
Yes. Magic has brought. There's been a mass amount of magic that has brought us back in time. And from, to be honest, from another realm as well.
So what is your purpose here?
Well, I'm so sorry to say this. 1,000 years from now, those gods that were dormant are to come back. And they are going to wreak havoc and more than likely destroy this world.
Is there no defense against them?
Funny that you bring that up. Us and Digo. Where is Digo?
Yeah, where is he?
Is he still asleep? Unbelievable.
Nobody woke him up.
Nobody woke him up.
I mean,
You came here by yourselves.
I mean, he must be quite the sleeper because we were making all sorts.
I was yelling quite a bit.
I'm going to have fun with him later.
I mean, he missed
And
my
that's
line.
It's a magic. Don't know what you think.
More shirt stuff.
Oh, As long as it's
I mean,
consensual, I have no problem.
Have
Well,
you
if you're in for a good ruse, you can join me.
Are you stable?
He's messaging you
Have you
right
stopped
now.
bleeding? Are you?
I reach my hand down. Am I still
It's-
bleeding, or has it stopped for now?
Mm-mm. It's still bleeding.
Oh.
It still burns.
Well, that's. Oh, he's getting a little dizzy. That's not normal.
What is your HP at, by the way?
Oh,
You got heal 10.
28?
28. You got heal for 10 though. That's
No,
28 total.
I mean it was at 18. Now it's 28.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that you. I'm not gonna roll for dice. I'm gonna say you are losing blood from this.
Rapidly or just slightly?
It is becoming more.
Slowly.
It's becoming more rampant. It's slowly becoming more. Slowly becoming more rapid. You feel lightheaded. You look down. And you sort of pat it. As you pat it, it's once again that sort of burning sensation. Touching it, it's like almost like you can't even touch it. It hurts. And you look down, and it's seeping through all
getting
the blades.
worse.
Of clothing.
Okay, I can help.
He is a healer.
Yeah.
Maybe it better.
Is
you
it having?
Maybe you can have a look at this then. And I
Oh dear God!
You see now, the script is it's about. It's almost created a whole like circle around his flesh, as if it's carving itself out from his body. The flesh.
It's still carving.
It's about the size of this on his side, and it's still it's almost like it's just.
So is it like
falling
Naruto,
apart.
where the thing is just kind of taken up, you know?
I don't know what it is.
Okay, it's like a tattooed symbol
What
that
is
moves.
Naruto?
No, it doesn't move. It's it's almost like carved in his flesh. Like it's almost like burned or carved. You know, like a branding. And it's like something is slicing it out. Some sort of.
So it's still slicing. It's not stopped slicing.
A chunk is coming out.
It's like-
or
it's like it's peeling.
carving the
Like
runes.
it's-
and
No, it's
stuff?
like it's
Like
peeling
it's
the layers of your
hanging
skin off.
Oh, my God.
continuing to peel it. Oh, nice.
It's the skin around it is peeling like you would like turn a page of a book, basically, from your body.
Would we know what the cipher looks like when we see it? Or would he know what the cipher looks like?
You know what Vol'Antian looks like because it's sort of this weird dancey sort of language.
Does this look like a dancey language?
Yes.
Is this normal?
It's
Most assuredly, no.
It's blowing my mind. It's still moving. I think I'm gonna throw up.
Perhaps you better lay down.
You.
Maybe.
I'm gonna
Over
say you.
there.
I'm gonna say you probably pass out at this point because it looks like you're about to.
I was like, oh no.
You probably pass out at this point, and the rest of the skin sort of flops to the ground, just sort of like slaps onto the ground like a bloody, fleshy
All right,
mess.
Like a piece of bologna just.
Yeah, like a piece of bologna against the wall.
One moment. One moment.
You're not bleeding profusely, but it's like I said, it's like you peeled the skin off. It's raw. It's open. It's an open wound. It's not completely just gushing out, but it's a bad wound.
No
I'm-
shirt, no shoes,
No
no
s-
service.
No shirt, no skin, no service.
It's sloughed off.
It's sloughed off. The skin is sloughed off.
I pick it up,
Oh my! The skin is completely off.
The skin is completely off.
and the language is clear.
You can't read it, but it looks like it's most likely Vol'Antian. You would understand that to be what you were looking for. What Ashlethan is looking for, that language.
Yes.
Is this not the cipher that we were looking for?
Could be.
The other half.
It's.
Sorry to
You're
interrupt.
still missing a piece.
Sorry to interrupt, but I mean, perhaps he can use some bandages.
No, I have something better.
Oh, okay.
You don't know if that's what they're looking for or not. You don't know. Yeah. Big old band.
I'm wiping my mouth from the vomit. I'm like, oh.
You see Zachiel be
really-
like, are you... someone say consent to this?
I would say just do it. Just
I think it's past the point of
yeah, it's
asking.
past the point of.
Is he quite at the stage where
You are a doctor,
you
so
poke him with a stick?
Yeah.
I did throw up. I'm like,
Perhaps aim...
no, I did. I already emptied my stomach. So,
Right, sure.
Yeah.
No, it's fine. And cure wounds at 2nd level.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. Roll your dice for that.
I will do so.
the skin, and I will I'll put it in one of my vials.
It seems like the skin itself, like
Keeping my skin.
it resembles like something like a page of a book.
14 hit
It
points.
looks like this
dry
was
out the
peeled
skin,
off to be
man.
placed
Dry out
somewhere
the
or
skin.
something. Yeah.
You dry out the skin and let it get all like, you know.
14.
14.
protected area.
You heal for 14 points, and you notice
Cure
that the skin starts to almost like the bleeding stops. The skin starts to almost start to reform itself a little bit. It doesn't like close the wound completely, but it does. It is sort of like
Okay.
It is closing the wound, and it does seem like you've stopped the damage. Being
I think he is stabilized.
I would say it's
Thank
enough to probably
goodness for
wake
you.
you up a little
Thank
bit if you would like to.
Sure.
You wake up, but you'd probably be woozy-headed and all that, of course.
Anything with the well, okay, you know what? I'll hold
New
off on
things have surfaced. So in light of everything happening, I don't know if it's a good idea to keep secrets. Pulls out the other sheet.
What is this?
Before I pass out again.
Oh, is it skin again?
that. Hold on. Don't touch it.
This one is not skin. He brings out a piece of parchment, but it does seem to sort of align with the sort of text and also the shape and form of the page, as if it's like a missing piece of what you have in your hand.
I mean,
It's almost like there's a section open for this to fit into it.
Hold on. Maybe we should leave it to the paladin. It has dark.
Oh, sure. Yes.
Am I
Well,
able
don't
to
you
give
have,
it up?
Oh,
paladins have?
Oh, wait.
I think it's dark
Wait.
darkness?
yeah. You're not bound to in any sort of way, are you? That's not your piece, so
No, it's not
I
mine.
think you're fine. I think you're okay.
You said there was an attachment to it.
I'm gonna say
just
make.
realized that.
Well, are you dropping willing, or like are you?
Oh, yeah,
are you
I'm
just
just dropping it.
okay? Make a charisma saving throw for me first, though.
A charisma saving throw?
Yes, charisma saving throw.
Oh. I was about to say, remember, you get a +3 because you're within 10 feet of
True,
me.
that is true. You get a +3.
But
What did you
that's
get?
still hard to get a That's not going to help.
Charisma is your stat.
Man, he just like, I was like, no. Oh.
If only you had inspiration.
Ouch.
Do you have inspiration from before? No, I thought you had one.
He does.
No, he gave it to me. I used it during combat.
Oh, yeah, you did.
Oh, yeah, you did.
Sounds like lightning
You're like,
bolt.
can I use the...
Yeah.
Nat 1.
Nat 1.
Yeah.
So you pull out the piece of parchment and you say all this, and as you go to let go, it's like Frodo with the ring. It's like
My hand is trembling.
your hand is trembling,
You can see it.
and you're looking at it, and you cannot let it go. You kind of almost without even knowing it, you start to put it back, and you're looking around like as if they're going to take it from you. Exactly.
I'm not
My
trying
precious.
to rob you.
I'm not trying to rob you. Yeah.
No,
Trying to-
maybe it's best I
Perhaps she'll.
maybe it's best I hang on to it, but
At least Heiko needs to see it. We don't need to.
I don't.
Do I recognize it?
You know, I
From
kind
before?
of maybe I can hold it up.
You got enough to see the language of it.
But do I recognize
shape.
it as from the past?
You don't recognize it as something you've seen from the past, but the text on it looks like Vol'Antian.
Yeah. I'll hold up the.
Don't
skin.
touch them together.
I have a bad feeling about this.
I'm gonna hold up the skin next
It's
to it.
it's the missing piece.
They look like they fit, yes, but do not touch them together yet.
There's sure to be some sort of magical reaction if that happens.
I'll hold on
Neleus,
to this one.
It's the came off-
Before you do that, you look at the page, and the text on the page begins to make sense. You are reading the text, and you read. It's riddles and metaphors and whatnot, but you can understand the language now. Finally, you
Actually makes
hear.
sense.
You hear a voice in your head, a familiar voice, and you say, "So you do see it now, Neleus." Your alignment temporarily is neutral evil as you hold this in your hand, and you contemplate what you could do with this power, the power that you were longing for when you stole the page to begin with. You see that slough of skin that came off of you, knowing that this is the second part of this page, and you long to read it all together as one finally, to be able to understand this.
Neleus.
Listen. I think that this might be what we're looking for. Let me see that for a moment.
Something's
might
off.
be able to-
Roll
I-
insight for me as a
Yeah.
group insight check, I guess. Well, mostly Heiko though, because you really don't know him that well, probably. So
No.
Can I
no.
deceive or no?
I'm just rolling insight to see
Actually,
the way you're
I'm not
acting.
deceiving.
But yeah,
I
you're
was
not.
asking
Yeah.
for it.
I'm just seeing if they're aware of any sort of personality change here. What was
Do
your
you want me to
insight,
roll at
Heiko?
disadvantage?
15. You can roll with disadvantage, absolutely. Yes.
Okay.
But also you're a paladin, so you're kind of used to weird things. So I mean, really, just roll normally.
Just roll
It's fine.
okay,
I mean, you understand there might be a cure in this.
Oh, 18 on the die. So 21.
That's high.
He's acting off. You both know. Heiko, you realize it's almost like as if it's like a addiction or something. He needs it. He desperately needs it.
You know, yeah. I might actually be able to decipher this,
Yes,
but I need the other.
perhaps.
I need that other page.
Neleus, I believe you, but maybe why don't you let me look at it for a second?
Roll a second charisma saving throw for me.
Okay. That would be a 16.
You start to sort of come back to a little bit, but you still can't let go.
There's something off about this. I best hang on to it. Trust me, I'm not going to go anywhere. I think, given its origins, it might be best if I hang on to this.
Of course, but 𝐻𝐸𝐽 is here.
Oh, absolutely.
I
And I trust that you'll be able to protect us and keep everything safe, right?
Well, how about
Yes, I can do that.
Of course you can. Angels and all. You know.
Just like you can say, hand that to someone else for a second.
You hear in your head, "Do not let them have it."
I hold it close for a second, and I turn away just for a second to think. Then I cast prestidigitation.
Mm-hmm.
Make a small copy of this.
Okay.
That is.
Slide a hand for
It
me.
looks slightly different from the thing, obviously.
We are all
That's
watching.
funny.
You're watching.
We're like,
Oh, I'm good.
like a hawk.
I'm very.
It's got to be a
though.
good sleight of hand check.
That would be a 20.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
I guess roll perception then. Is it semantic and verbal for that one you're casting?
I was about to roll
Is it semantic,
too.
verbal? Are you?
I'll
Is it
roll
verbal?
it.
I don't
Anything?
remember.
Presentation. I think it's verbal
What'd you roll?
semantic.
Not 20.
Nat 20.
I got a 16, but doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
See, I got a 16 as well for.
I
So
got
they
a
don't
nat
notice,
20.
but you do.
But
Yeah.
I was
Also,
before
presentation only lasts 6 seconds, so
Oh shit, that's right.
you could. Yeah, I was gonna say you could keep it going if you wanted to. But then again, if it's semantic and verbal, they would know you're casting a spell as well.
concentration?
You'd have to just like keep it going. So I mean,
That's
yeah,
fine.
sure.
I have
Like,
no other-
You'd have to basically just keep doing the spell over and over again to keep it continuous, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah. What are you doing with it though? I mean, what is your
I'm
plan
just
for that? Trying to give it to them instead.
I'm just creating a small, almost like a sort of a
Yeah.
copy.
Yeah.
And handing
You
him the copy.
you noticed
It's
that
total bullshit.
Right. But it is also you had to cast this. So you did also have to cast a spell to do so. You noticed that he's doing something kind of weird, whispering to himself and all that. You don't know what he's doing. You see completely what he did. You saw this sleight of hand swap.
Yeah.
You don't have to say anything if you don't want, but it's up to you.
I-
You hand him
I'm
the
not
paper now, Neleus.
You gonna say anything
Yes.
or not say anything?
I don't say anything because I mean, I see it, but I mean, he's still trying to do it.
You inspect the piece. If you want, you can make an insight check or investigation. Investigation would probably be more accurate.
Probably investigation.
Yeah, roll for investigation to decipher, and if you don't, then you believe him.
I also have a lot of points in forgery, but that's neither here nor there.
Forgeries, yeah. And presentation is kind of a weird thing.
I know,
13.
it's kind of weird.
Yeah, no, it's. I think you see it and you think that that's the piece. You think that something weird is going on here, and you think he casted a spell. I'm pretty sure for some reason, but it seems like the paper.
What do you think? Just don't get it too close to the other piece.
He's continued to sort of act weird as he's continued to sort of cast a spell, but you don't notice.
Are you? Does he often talk to himself?
Something's off.
Yeah, well, in case you're wondering, I'm still bleeding a little. Wondering why I'm off.
Well, why don't we?
With that, you hear the crack of the door from down the street open, and you see the people coming out from that inn. As the door finally cracks open, and you see people walking out into the night.
Hello?
Hello, all of you who were trapped in the. Was it the inn?
The inn, yeah.
Hello, all of you who are trapped in the inn. I think we have taken care of your blight that you had. So,
They sort of looking. they're looking at their skin and sort of just, what how did you do this?
Before the spell vanishes, before the spell dissipates, I can go and quickly snatch it from their hands and then start heading. Quick, let's go take care of them. And
So, what happened?
Okay.
Well,
I mean, you are the townspeople are walking out
Right,
now,
yeah,
so
it's
he's
fine,
doing all
yeah,
this,
we're
and
distracted.
it's up to if you want to pick it up later,
Let's
obviously.
keep an eye on it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sound good.
They walk out and say, "How did you do this? It's remarkable."
It was
you
group
cured this.
effort. I just landed the final blow, and your bartender was his name again?
Corwin. Corwin.
Your bartender Corwin.
risked his life to help your people. Let them live the illusion. These poor people.
I think
So
they need to know the truth. They've
Corwin
been-
saved us. Then, after all this,
Yes.
What can you tell us of Corwin?
he used to work in the mines with everyone else. Good fellow, lost his wife. He lost a lot.
Wait, how did he lose his wife?
She
The
went
Order.
to join the resistance and fought against the
Okay.
Order and perished.
So,
So a couple of years ago, he's never been the same since.
That's understandable. Can you tell me when the plague began?
Oh, it's about, I don't know, a week or two ago, maybe. It's pretty recent.
Interesting. Well, how are you feeling now?
I feel fine. The spots are gone from all of us, actually.
wait, above table. Why would we let them live in ignorance, knowing that they're...
What good does it do?
What good does it do to tell them
Yeah.
that he was evil to begin with? It's up to you. I mean, if it's
The whole town looked up to him.
yeah.
He was one of the few that he was one of the guys. he
It was
the good
their
guy,
hero.
but
It was their
They didn't know.
to say that they lost everything and their families and the fact that they're being deceived the whole time by the guy here that we all trusted and would break their
And they
spirits.
don't know us from Dick.
All right, so
put it-
It doesn't matter. you
I
know?
would say that Corwin died so that you may live.
It's good enough. No.
Noble sacrifice.
It was quite the noble sacrifice. I made sure. I mean, we made sure that he will be. Actually, can you help us, please, to make
It was
sure
a group effort.
Could you please make sure that that he is properly buried?
Yeah.
So let me just say this though. Before we tell him that, I had already taken my bolt back out of his throat.
Sure. Okay. I will say you removed the bolt because that's what you would do with ammunition. Sure.
Before I say this.
Oh, what's this doing here? Oh no.
Oh no!
I will ask this. We would like to bury him properly. Maybe you could show us where his home is, and we can find some keepsakes we can bury him with.
Well, he lived in the back of the bar here in his last days. You can, of course, bury him right next to his wife. There's a plot
Yeah,
there
I
for.
was about to suggest.
Yeah, I think that would
And-
make him happy.
And by chance, do you you have a doctor in your somewhere in your keepsakes in your town left over?
We haven't had a doctor here for a while. Sorry.
Anyone can do. Well, I figured that. Well, maybe they were a doctor on the inside when they were boarded up.
Unfortunately, our doctors were some of the first to go.
Oh,
Yes.
it's unfortunate.
Are
Anyone
you-
steady with a needle?
We do have bandages, plenty in here.
Anyone good with a needle?
Sure, we have a seamstress and some bandages. We can.
Perfect.
Are you okay?
No. I can still help you.
Yes,
You've
he is a
done
healer.
wonderful, holy man.
No, it's okay. We can help. So just relax.
Why
well,
don't
we can
we?
help you.
Thank you.
Why don't we go into the bar and have a place for you to sit down?
Actually, perhaps wait. Can we please have, now that it's vacant, can we please have a room in the inn?
Yes, we have a room in the inn.
Sure. Yeah, of course, we have plenty of room in the inn.
Thank you.
I think I'll need a nurse.
We will have our seamstress come to you
Wonderful.
with some ale as well.
Hello.
Oh, even
nurse.
more wonderful.
Perfect.
Yes.
And all the food we have left, of course, you're welcome to it.
We appreciate it. Thank you.
Wonderful.
I assume one's come around
Yeah.
one. Yes, it was so hard. such
you-
a difficult journey.
You were so brave. You were so brave. Absolutely. Don't worry, darling.
I know, and
He's
I,
like,
such
brave.
injuries.
Oh, where does it hurt, darling? Show me where, please.
Here,
She gets a wet towel and she's damping. And
here.
then you walk off into the room.
Yes, I need help. A bath would be wonderful, glorious.
And as he walks off into the other room, the nurse is taking care of him.
Yes, let me help you. I'm going to put my arm on the other side of him and walk him to wherever we're going to be.
I think we should just let Digo sleep where he is.
So is everyone taking another rest here in the inn?
Yeah.
It's still yes.
He has the whole everyone.
Pretty late still in the night.
Yeah.
Yes, I think we can use it. We can all use a short rest.
As you all,
𝐒𝐩𝐲𝐬𝐲 would send one of the townspeople out to like make sure that his post was covered
gotcha.
because he rushed away from it
Okay. Yeah, the post outside the.
outside the city.
Okay,
or
gotcha.
wherever I was, I don't know.
Gotcha. Yeah. Yeah.
Just,
you send.
you know.
You send word so that to make sure. You still have other people of the fallen angels, and you have your sister as well with the fallen, feathers. But
she cray.
she cray. And of course, yeah, they will, send word back to the city of maybe as well if you wanted to send word to people there.
Yeah.
Cool. And then also get back letters of how Ashlathan is doing, of course.
Yes.
You all have a long rest. Have fun with that.
Oh, thank the gods.
Yay!
Recover them spells.
Hey man, I only lost
Thank you.
4 HP,
That
so I was
HP.
like lucky, bro. Oh my god.
Oh my god, we needed that so bad.
You were just like playing peekaboo tag in the dark out there, flashlight tag, and then just
it
like
worked.
thunk,
It worked.
neck
I've
arrow.
never-
I was
I'm gonna
doing
take,
Super Ninja. I was like,
so we're in the inn. They gave us one
I
room
love it.
all together.
They're going to give you a room.
My spells were like.
It's like a hostel. It's just like filled with like random stuff.
do
Neleus,
a mana burn kind of. Like,
Neleus, you're with everyone else there. They're bandaging you up, and you're able to get a nice long rest as well.
I'm with the
Yes.
nurse.
Yes.
Right. And I'll go ahead and take the first watch
Okay.
and let him rest.
I have a question for the townsfolk.
Ooh.
Do you happen to know? Do you happen to have any poison vials or anything like that around?
Poison. There was some things we found on the bodies in the mines. It's a weird sort of concoction, but it seems to be poisonous. You're welcome to have it.
Thank you. Thank you.
He hands you 2 vials of drow poison. Poison from your place or your people. You might be able to recognize, you might not, depending on how well versed. I think you said you're not very well versed with the drow people, but
No.
you'd probably be well versed enough to know that it's written in Underdark and and all that. So yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I could do.
Undercommon. Sorry, I keep saying Underdark. It's from the Underdark, written in Undercommon. Yes.
I got you.
What's that? Oh.
I sent you a message.
I did not send you a message.
Secret. I got a secret.
I receive all messages.
Okay.
Let's see. Okay. Yeah. Oh wait.
Okay. What did you roll?
Okay.
Yeah. So basically, as you go to sleep, Heiko's sort of checking on you to make sure everything's all right. Go ahead and roll for me, and go ahead and roll a perception check for me.
I rolled 23. Sorry.
23.
Okay. I was gonna. In lieu of that,
Mm-hmm.
I would like if you allow me.
Mhm.
If not, that's fine.
Mhm.
I'd like to have my silent servant in my bed, in my place.
I wanted to say when the nurse is helping you, she brought you alone, like by yourself for a second, and then brought you back to the room.
Okay.
So if you don't trust the party, you could send your silent servant back or something. But I don't know if it can take on the shape of fooling people. I don't think the silent servant
Maybe
does.
I don't know. Okay.
I think it's more of isn't it an invisible servant that other people cannot
yeah,
see?
it
It's
is.
invisible servant.
Okay, so sorry, you wanted the invisible servant to do what now?
Just take my place in the bed.
So it'd be invisible though in the bed.
Yeah. That's fine.
Okay.
But it would
Put a
take up
blanket, it would take up
space.
space.
Oh, I see. So
like a
Occupy
body.
space.
okay. I'm gonna say then when you go to check the body, it's nothing there.
Well,
Wait.
Probably, right?
You're gonna
'Cause
lift the blanket.
He's going to check on you as you're going to sleep, basically.
Well, wouldn't you see the? Would you see the?
He would see it there, but he is sort of
Worried.
investigating the
Oh, you
body.
bastard.
So you pull the covers back and you notice that it's nothing there. You are in a different room.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's totally fine. You didn't come back to the room after the end, then, and
No.
you're back in the side closet, basically.
Room closet.
Room closet, just sitting there waiting. He's not in the
so I'm
bed.
gonna look for him. Neleus, where are you?
You hear there are doors.
I hear.
Yeah.
So I'm opening. I'm gonna
I'm an
investigate
elf,
the
I hear.
room. Is he in the room? I'm investigating the
He's
room.
not in that room. No.
Did you wanted me to roll a perception? Did you not? Or
This
in
is
case
what the
you
room
told
looks
me?
like. If you want to see the room on the screen
Oh.
here. So you have the place where you're all at. What's
Okay.
that?
Filled with
Did
skeletons.
you want me to roll a perception still?
For
Or was
that
that
was
just
for
in
sleight of
case he was
hand.
coming
No,
in
no,
the
no,
room?
you're good. And what you wanted to do, I have sort of planned already as well. So we're gonna get to that if that's okay. I've read your text. We can turn this around here to sort of show people if people are interested. But we are in a sort of.
I'm trying very hard not to metagame.
I know it's hard when like. I think people are
We
trying to
don't-
do things when you don't know exactly where on the map.
So,
is.
yeah, and
So-
I want to apologize to the audience that it is very difficult to try and not metagame when you are
So it
when we're
needs
limited
not
with
in the
space. So we can't really. It's very difficult to send messages and stuff
Are
like
you
that.
asleep?
So
Oh yeah,
Okay.
taking a long rest.
Okay.
Yeah, writing
Yeah,
messages
same.
and passing them down to people
Yeah,
is kind of hard.
yeah,
and I don't have my
exactly,
phone
'cause
on
then
me and
people
people are
get- they
texting
get-
as well. So.
you know, above
So-
table they get kind of nervous and stuff like that.
But the funny thing is, you both wanted to do
right?
something, not aware of each other, and you.
I love that.
That's why it kind of just didn't work.
Come here, pound that, buddy.
So you are where, Neleus, on the map?
I am.
There's a toilet right there. If you want to be in that toilet area.
Absolutely, that's perfect. I was gonna say broom closet, but if there's not a broom closet,
There's
that's
not really
fine.
a broom closet. There's a storage off. There's a storage space down below.
There is. Where?
Yep, storage space is this big area here.
Over
On
here.
the south side, yeah, on the bottom side, yeah.
Hmm.
And there's the toilet and there's the kitchen.
You know, knowing Neleus, let's put him in the toilet.
Let's put him in the toilet.
And yeah, and
So you can go and place him on the toilet area there. As you are
How
passing
appropriate.
through, you knock on the bathroom door.
He's pulling an Elvis.
Oh no!
disguise my voice. Occupado.
Neleus.
Roll for deception for me.
Gladly. Oh, no, that didn't count.
No, off the table.
Okay, that would be a 18.
If you want to roll for insight, you can. Otherwise, I'll just use your passive insight.
Okay.
This is going to be like rollsies over and over again.
Rollsies for funsies.
Yep.
No, my
Roll.
passive insight would not be a good idea.
You better fail.
No, that's not even.
Failure is not an option.
What did you say he had? 18?
18.
Yeah, no, so that's 15. So.
You don't think it's him. Yeah, you think it's somebody else.
Oh, so I don't even think it's him.
No, you don't think it's him.
Oh, I was just
It's-
gonna break in, but okay.
No, it's
All
the
right.
door. The door would be locked technically,
Oh,
the
the door's
bathroom or
locked.
whatever. And he pretends to be someone else, and he's saying someone's in here basically.
Oh, okay. I thought he was just making a joke. Okay, that's fine. All right, so I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna wake.
It's got to be
everyone
more terrifying.
up. I'm just gonna wake everyone up.
Okay.
Shit.
Or wake up. Yeah.
What is happening?
They've only been awake for. I mean,
This
they've
is not him.
just fell asleep. Like it's 5 minutes into sleep probably.
Oh, come on, man.
We need
Just-
Neleus. There's something wrong with him.
Obviously.
I guess now is the time to say something.
We need to find him.
Well,
Okay.
let me say this. He kind of copied the paper. I watched him do it.
What do you mean?
Why didn't you say anything before?
I didn't say anything before because he gave you the information from the paper.
You're-
It wouldn't have mattered.
Your unseen servant
It's
is
not
still in the
what
room with
paper-
him, correct?
I
the
know he's
distance?
addicted to the paper somehow.
The distance on unseen servant.
Yeah.
But-
No, no. Not what the distance. What's the difference to the room?
The distance in the room.
It's really close.
They're
right?
like
Wait, wait,
10
wait.
feet away from your unseen servant
Thank
right
God.
now.
Okay.
Okay. I know there's something
It's-
wrong with him in
yeah,
the paper.
because I
just-
don't know that he is just that he's been in the room and seen the.
Well, let's confront.
Neleus is a good man, but he's possessed. We must get the paper from
Did
him.
you? How did you? Just above table. How did you pull back the blanket on the unseen servant?
Yeah.
Yeah, you did. That's what you're saying. That's what
Yeah.
you're saying.
He was trying to
I was trying
pickpocket
to do,
you.
I was trying to pickpocket you.
Oh, I see. I'm sure that unseen servant is still sleeping there
Yes.
because I gave him a command.
You gave him a command, and now he's still
he doesn't
there.
think for himself.
No, he doesn't. Unless
So-
you could use a bonus action to recommand him though. Once
Yeah,
on
but
each
I
of your
don't-
turns.
I don't know anything about.
No.
So-
No, you don't know what's going on.
That's
a lot.
fine. No.
Well, you know was looking for you.
Correct, but
That's it.
I don't know that he didn't see me.
Okay, so
Like I
We're
said,
gonna get up. I'm gonna look
I
at him.
saw him with the paper. He did a spell, copied the paper, and gave you whatever spells or whatever was written on it.
So
but
You
he
notice,
couldn't
you notice a
let it
crack in the
go.
boards where you
No.
could get out if you wanted to at the back of the bathroom.
it seems tied to him somehow.
There's a crack in the boards.
Magically, perhaps. But
Would I fit?
no.
You could
It's
try.
tied to him, yes. But it speaks to him. That's the problem.
oh, sorry.
Wait, hold on. It
You can hear
speaks
clamoring
to
coming
him?
from
Isn't
outside
evil looking
as if
Anything
they're
happen,
talking.
or is that later? You're gonna tell me later.
What's that? From what you want to do?
Yeah.
Not yet.
Not
Okay,
yet.
Not
evil
yet.
changes.
That later.
We must detach him from it as soon as possible.
Right, fine. Let's go.
So has it already happened?
All right,
Whatever it
intervention
is?
moment.
Not yet.
Oh. Okay.
You haven't really. No one's rested yet, actually. So no.
Oh.
Yeah.
Just
So
All right.
it's back on.
I don't have a choice. Okay.
I have my leather, so I'm like, I slept in my leather. I'm like,
All right. I'm gonna.
Little help?
You know what?
All right,
Why not?
little-
I'll sneak out.
If you could.
Okay.
And
Roll a
that
stealth check
strap
for me.
all right.
Are you kidding me, right?
So Neleus has found basically cracks in the boards of the boarded windows and stuff, and he's going to try to attempt to escape out of the bathroom area. As he's hearing you all sort of talking,
Roll.
murmuring through walls, he's thinking you're talking about him being paranoid.
okay.
What are all you doing here? And what'd you roll?
12.
You can fit, but you did make a of the boards,
Oh.
and it was audible. You don't know exactly what it was, but you heard something.
Neleus.
Neleus, let's go run back.
You're able,
He's up to no good.
you're able to fit
That
out.
was obviously a cat noise.
You are in the trees. That's an obvious cat noise. You're in the tree lines now.
Oh god.
You can see boarded up windows and everything. If you have dark vision, you might be able to make out a blurry silhouette of something
Yeah.
in the woods, but you wouldn't be able to see him necessarily. It's pitch black out there. So.
Well, yeah, I got.
I have dark
I have
vision.
dark vision, and
Right.
I do too.
But it is small amount of moonlight going through trees. It's basically darkness. So it'd be blurred lines and smudges on paper, basically.
around the backside.
Let me see where my dark
end.
vision.
Okay,
Oh,
so you're
dude,
trying to
my dark
avoid the
vision's
windows.
60 feet. That's not 60 feet.
Dark vision is like it's dim lighting as regular, and darkness is like still blurry,
Yeah.
basically vision.
see
So you get
gray.
shapes. You get weird shapes of gray blobby stuff, basically. Especially because this is like darkness.
Hold on.
Okay.
So
Light.
you blast light, and I'm gonna say just as soon as because you didn't roll the best on your stealth check, you see a figure just very quickly move out of sight behind the house
Up there.
as you moved around the side. So it maybe cut like up your boot or something as you ran
Okay.
around.
My God,
Where's the
it's
front
hard
of
to
this?
get rid of them.
Are you still
front.
running? What are you doing?
Yeah, that is the front.
Oh, this is the front. Okay, so I'm out this way.
I'm gonna make my
No,
way
it looks
back
like the front
to.
is here.
I'm gonna make my way back to the graveyard.
Because then you go in here.
Okay, the graveyard is going to be
Yeah.
patched the way they're going right now
Around
currently.
here.
That's
Yeah,
fine.
Yeah.
Okay, are you trying to keep out of their sight still?
I'm gonna Misty Step. Use my
Okay, you
my
can do that.
Misty Step. It's only 30 feet, but
30 feet.
it's enough to get around.
You go
the
across
corner.
the path, so you're into the tree line on the other side, and you are running through the forest. Roll another stealth check just to see how quietly you run there, but then you can.
I'm also Misty Step. Mind you, I'm Misty Stepping 30 feet around the corner so to get
Right.
away out of the sight.
Right,
So I
that's-
disappear as far as they can tell. I disappear.
That's what I mean. Yeah, you turn around the corner and misty step immediately as far as
we
you can go.
We see him run out.
Yeah.
So we see the
We ain't
direction, but we
catching
don't.
him.
We
You're
lost-
thinking you ran around the house. Yeah, you don't even know if it was him, but you're thinking
26.
that's him.
Yeah,
Yeah, we ain't catching him.
but
He's
it's enough
gone.
to it's enough to get the direction.
He's gone. He ran around the corner, misty stepped completely out of sight, and there's nothing there. You look through the woods left and right, no sounds, no sights.
All right,
Nothing.
well,
it! Neleus!
You are able to make it
Yes.
pretty quick to the graveyard.
So we're heading towards which way is the graveyard?
How do you know?
I'm not going to the graveyard because I can't. I don't
You
know
the graveyard, you know which direction it is
Yeah.
for the most part.
Which way is the? In my head, I want to go to the storage. I'm just saying. I want to know the direction of everything because
You're looking around. You're looking around. You're looking at the town. It's since he misty stepped, he wouldn't even leave a trace. I'm gonna say there's no way you can discern.
No,
you have
I'm
no
not- yeah,
idea.
yeah.
You have
I
absolutely
get
no
that.
idea.
So
You're looking around the city. You're looking through windows. You're looking up and down. You looked in the
is
bar.
there
You
any
looked in
way
the
to
storage.
kind of see
Nothing.
more of the town right now. Just-
Yeah, I can scroll out.
Yeah, if you can.
It's just a couple buildings, but it still does. It does. You look through the buildings all around you. There's nothing.
Where's the storage?
I have a
What storage? Their storage is right here.
Okay.
I have a question. Now, when I blow my pipe for the animals to come out, do I see what they see?
No.
What kind of pipe are you smoking?
This one.
He's like,
Do I see what they see, man? Whoa, dude! I can see purple. Yeah, like I said, you search the village. You don't find. You don't
Yeah,
find us.
well,
You don't find anything.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna tell everyone let's head to the storage unit because I don't know where to go.
You don't just want to take the long rest. I mean, it's up to you. You don't have to.
just recover in the morning.
Yeah.
I think we need to
You're looking for a shadow
Yeah.
sorcerer
Well, we're
at night.
talking.
You haven't had the long rest yet.
We haven't had a
What should we
rest.
do?
I think
No.
we should rest and regroup because there's no way we're going to find you.
That is a capital idea. Well, where should we look?
I do not know.
Yeah. we need to regroup.
My worry right now is that he's. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna let them long rest. But my worry is that he went down into the storage unit. That's my only thing. So that's the only thing I care about at this moment.
I'm going to say with passive investigation, you notice that their storage has not been touched.
Okay.
You're very sure that he didn't go there.
Okay. So he's not in the village.
Yeah.
Okay. So we will just alert some people.
Okay.
I'll alert the nurse and tell them that like he's a little delirious.
Okay.
And he might be out of it.
Cool.
And that
Okay.
he's kind of been out and about.
You mean the seamstress?
So you are going to go just back to sleep and then try to recoup in the morning.
What I think we should
But
do
you're
is
taking first watch.
We're gonna take turns. I'm willing to take the first watch if you want, but I will do a 4-hour trance. I only need 4 hours.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. Yeah.
So, I guess nobody else can. Are you 4 hours, or you need a full 8? You need a full 8. Okay, that's fine. So I'll go ahead and do I'll do a trance, and then I'll wake up and keep watch.
Okay. You have a trance during the first half. Nothing seems to happen. Do you want to know anything about the grave or anything, or you're just saying that at the end?
Okay, well, I can roleplay it, I guess, if you want.
Yeah.
Quick.
So you go to the grave of Lilia.
I go to the grave of Lilia. I stand for it, and I approach it, and I bring some flowers with me that I've plucked along the way, probably from someone's garden. And I lay them down in front of Lilia, and I also lay one in front of Corwin's new grave, next to her.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Corwin, both of you. May you rest in peace, but I appreciate you bringing me something that I suppose I thought was lost. Now I have a new opportunity to redeem myself and get the revenge I so desired. So, with that, let's see what this is all about.
As you sit down there in the graveyard and you start to sort of read, you're reading through the words, your eyes begin to feel sort of heavy. Roll a charisma saving throw for me again here. You find yourself sort of spiraling into this language. It's sort of, like I said, amalgamation of just different languages sort of thrown together in this sort of vile text.
Nat 20.
Nat 20.
I still have the skin piece though, right?
You still have the skin piece that comes from him.
He only has the half. Okay.
You, as you read through this, you feel like yourself again. You finally feel like maybe some comfort or something, and you feel like you've got what you were seeking from this piece, but you don't have all of it yet. You need to reread the page that you've had that 𝐾𝐲𝐲𝐬𝐻 has. You all fall asleep, of course. You take the first watch and then you go to sleep afterwards. Are you taking the second watch? What's happening here? Sorry, no one's taking the second watch.
You take second?
Yeah.
I'll
You
take
take the second watch.
Because
How
you
long
were
do you have to
damaged the
sleep?
most.
How long do you have to sleep for, though?
Yeah.
You have to sleep for how long, though? You have to sleep for 8 hours, don't you?
Let me see.
You're half drow, right?
Yes.
It should be. You still need 8 hours, I think.
Yeah, I think I.
So you would have to rest. You can't take a second watch.
Okay.
You'd have to sleep through the night, basically. So you taking first watch, and your eyes get heavy, and you fall asleep. And let me see. We got one more text before I say what I'm going to say here to make sure I'm not contradicting. Let me see.
Well, I was gonna take.
Okay, yeah.
I thought I was going to take because you told me I could take the.
You can't do first watch, second watch, because
Yeah. But
you're the only one that doesn't need a full night's rest,
right.
basically.
Well, so I was gonna transfer the. Wait, no, yeah.
You're trancing, which is like sleeping,
Yeah,
but you're
transfer
somewhat
for the
aware.
first 4
You're somewhat
hours,
aware of your
and you said
surroundings.
nothing else
basically.
happens, right?
I thought you said you want to stay awake for the first 4 hours.
Yeah, but then you said nothing. That's okay. That's fine.
So that's why I'm going with what you said first.
It doesn't really matter because
So you're awake
it's
for the first 4 hours.
inconsequential.
You go to sleep for the second 4 hours. Then everyone wakes up, and you notice in the middle of the room, Neleus is standing with the paper in his hand, next to 𝐾𝐲𝐲𝐬𝐻. You still have your Neleus skin paper, and Neleus is looking directly at you, and he has a knife in his hands. And that is where we're going to stop it for today's episode.
Oh,
No!
turn.
Oh shit!
Okay.
It's like the lightning bolt flashes outside and you see his face.
Here's Johnny.
Oh my god.
Shit.
All right.
Oh shit! That was fucking dark, dude.
It was the late
a
Halloween
turn.
episode.
Oh man, nice.
Awesome. Well, thank you everyone for watching. If you stuck with us the whole time, you're absolutely amazing. We love you to death. Hit, like I said, smash that like button. All that. What they do?
Please
stuff,
like
right?
and subscribe.
Like, subscribe. Yeah,
If you're one of those viewers that has come back and remained with us the whole time, thank you. If you're new to the show, welcome and thank you for joining us on this adventure. Hopefully you'll continue to come back and see what kind of thrills or excitement or drama or whatever the heck we end up rolling out. Get it roll. Again, special thank you to our guest player today, Chris. You're amazing.
Thank you,
Thank
Chris.
you for having me.
It was so
This
much
was
fun.
A lot
It's
of
It's been a
fun.
pleasure.
much fun
Hopefully,
playing with you.
as this story is progressing, hopefully maybe you'll join us for the rest of. You'll come back next week.
He good.
I could be persuaded.
He can be persuaded.
Wait, let me see.
Zach,
Good
that was
dice. Good
pretty funny.
dice.
Oh, yeah, hold on.
Big money. Big money.
17. That's a 17.
What's your charisma score? All right. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I know it's getting late. Again, wanted to say thank you so much for joining us. Once again, big, huge shout out and a big thank you to our sponsors at +3 to Charisma, Lethal Shadow Minis, and The Goods Merchant. Guys, we love you so much. Couldn't have done this show without you. If anyone out there is interested in also looking into sponsoring the show, go ahead and send us an email at dungeonsdivided@gmail.com. Again, that's dungeonsdivided@gmail.com. Subject sponsorship, and we'll get back to you when we can. If there's anything else you guys would like to say before we sign off.
Don't forget to subscribe to our Twitch to get rid of those pesky commercials. You can do so for free if you have Amazon Prime using that sort of token you get once a month. Other than that, I think...
I have a question.
Okay.
You guys, I'd like to know what you guys think is going to happen.
Oh, sure. Yeah, we have a
Yeah,
Discord. Join the
if you
Discord.
guys wanna
Discuss today's episode.
Jump on Discord.
Throw out some
I
speculation.
don't mind
Yeah, that link is
hearing
right down
some
below in the
ideas.
description.
I'd
Yeah.
love to know what you guys think. So, yeah.
That is a good idea.
Hopefully we'll see you on there. Guys, anything else? Who is he?
I'd like to know that there was a previous consent before I lifted a shirt. So
Yes.
We've had
yes,
this.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Oh,
I'm like tickle me elbow.
they have an understanding.
we have an understanding, is what it is.
An arrangement, if you will.
At least.
All right, everybody. Have a wonderful rest of your night.
Guys, see you next week.
everyone.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye.